Are we live or are we not live? We're live. Thank you, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Maj'Eyal. For real this time, because the first few streams we were actually in Maj'Eyal. But now we're playing Maj'Eyal because we're playing the real campaign. Walls over here, by the way, is the bulwark that might win Nightmare for the first time for me. That's off screen though. Currently we're playing a Krog Marauder. Now Marauders have it a little rough early, but in theory they can do a lot of damage. I don't know if I'm building it right for the whole damage thing. I hope so, but yeah. Also, I'm streaming one day earlier than I expected, and that's thanks to my professor, who was like, hey, I'm gonna give you time to do your homework, so I'm gonna make a video for this class, instead of, you know, actually giving the class live. So I get to procrastinate. Well, I can't procrastinate. The homework is basically done for me. So we're back here now. We finished last time the starting areas around Dirth, which is the human/halfling town. Let's visit it, actually. There's a few things to do in there. The story, by the way, I kind of glossed over it a little. I have a force of habit. After a while, you don't, you know, read the messages at all. But story so far, in Trollmire, it's just like, it's full of trolls, right? And there's a person that got, you know, eaten. Corporal has a little more interesting story. There's a paladin that got teleported in by a mage some sort or something, and then he went like, yeah, let's go in there and do something. There's a peasant that told me there was evil there, so he went there, and he got wrecked, but you know, it set the mood with the whole I've heard of a evil necromancer that was called Corporal. I wonder if that's him. Yeah, anyway, that's the story so far. As far as our character, our motivation is, well, the world seems to have a lot of problems, and I want adventure, so let's go fix the problems of the world. As good a motivation as any, I suppose. So towns all kind of look like this. It's a bunch of shops. Sometimes there's a door without something next to it. Usually it's somebody special. Like this guy is an alchemist. So he needs a new adventure. Alright. So he needs to... oh, he sent 3. Interesting. He needs people to do errands for him. He's an alchemist and he wants to get in the Great Brotherhood. And to do that, he needs to do potions. So how can I help? He needs ingredients, of course. Well, I'm good at killing stuff and cutting them up and etc. So, yeah. A lot of text just to say, well, there's other people trying to as well. I need to finish my potions first. I'll explain that quest a little later, once we've encountered the others. But for now, yeah. He's gonna make a potion for you. You gotta choose which one. Dexterity and cunning sounds really nice. Physical critical strike chance also. I'm gonna go with the crit chance. Considering I'm kind of not investing in cunning, this might just, you know, be very useful. I'll be off, I guess. So he gives you a quest, and it's basically random ingredients. It's not always the same. It's truly random. So what we need here is an orc heart. That's just gonna happen. No worries there. Bloated horror heart. Probably going to happen. We're gonna run into horrors eventually. I mean, okay, hold on. Probably going to happen before we leave to some place where we can't get to him. Anyway. Multi-hued worm scale. We might not get that for a while. We might not be getting that for a while. Depends on what we find in Daikara. Daikara is sometimes a little nasty. We'll get back to that though. Hi, dude! There's also sometimes people with a speech bubble. That means they want to talk to you, obviously. Or a promising warrior. Because we're a giant, you know? We're green too and stuff. I'm strong, so what do you got? Combat experience. Yeah, he gives you generic points, I think. A couple generic points. I like his quest just because it gives me stuff. So let's just do it. Also, it's kind of easy. Yeah, I'm ready, sure. Let's follow. It's also good music. This is the arena! And this is a skirmisher. Ow, I hit him once and then he you know, knocked me back. Alright, let's confuse him maybe. He got confused, nice. Let's kill him. That worked. This dude... Okay, everybody appears up top, but this dude charged, basically, is what happened here. Let's get wrathful about it and just crush him. Got him. And that's an arcane blade. Gonna get wrecked just like my previous, you know, arcane blade. +2 generic talent points. This is how you unlock the arena mode, by the way. Typically you unlock it pretty early, all things considered. Oh, I leveled up too, holy crap. So many points. I have 3 generic points to give. What am I gonna do with that? I need strength. Well, I can get a couple points in there. Yeah. Dex 20A. I need to work on Dex. I really need to work on Dex. I want this as well. Seems useful. Is there something that increases critical chance? This is critical damage, but not really critical chance. Oh, well, I do need to progress in this tree. And I did want this. Oh, willpower. God damn it. What else did I want? Oh, this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get silence next time, I guess. There's a lot to get. Okay, so what do we do with that? We probably get this, because this attack is just the attack. Right? I might need these. This more than the other ones. We'll leave it at that for now. Elm Totem of Thorny Skin. Not a fan. Alright, rip music. And we can just leave. I tend to not like towns except for maybe this shop. The infusion, well, the inscription shops. The stocks do change occasionally. I forget the exact formula, but you can just go there sometimes and you'll find new stuff. Oh, right, so tier 1 is basically your starting areas. You get tier 2 quest, which is Into the Darkness. It is time to explore some new places, dark, forgotten, and dangerous ones. Kind of just solving more stuff and having more adventures. That's your motivation as a character. Just adventure. As a player too, so I guess we can relate. So that's the Old Forest. We're not doing tier 2 just yet. Also there's a Maj'Eyal. Ignore him. Ignore him for now. You can't actually interact with him when you're a Krog because you're anti-magic and he's a mage, obviously. But the game won't let you kill him. I mean, if I tried to kill him right now, he'd probably wreck me. So this is the Maj'Eyal Flint. And even though we are anti-magic, we're not so anti-magic that we would want to genocide everybody here. So it's fine. It's just the magic elves, as in there's a little more magic in their history. Now, something to note that's very important with this world. Back in the history of this world, there was a cataclysm somewhat recently, and it was caused by magic. And it happened nearby. we're gonna get back to that, but yeah. So the magic elves are a little bit shunned because they're, you know, magical. They have affinity with magic anyway. This, by the way, is another alchemist, so you get the gist of it. He's an alchemist. He wants potions. I accept. Now his potions are a little more interesting. Well, this one, not really, not for us. Savior is okay, but then Mastery grants you 4 additional stat points, which is not bad. It's not the best potion, but it's not bad. You also, I think, get a Lore Master down here. Yeah, you can buy a whole lot of books about things for a whole lot of gold, but that's kind of a waste of gold. So let's just not. Let's just leave instead. The real reason we're over here is for the starting areas. This is the tier 1 starting areas for, well, the Shalor, which is the name of the magic elves, the real name for the magic elves. It's also the starting area for, like, ogres. My magical counterpart, because Krogs are anti-magic ogres, basically. It's a long story. We might get to this. And this, if you pay attention to the stories that I'm going to leave on screen for like 2 seconds, you're gonna have trouble with it. This is the Scintillating Caves. It's kind of where the Cataclysm started, if I understand correctly. It's been a while since I read the story. That's the understanding I remember from it, basically. It probably sounds about right. Dragons already, well, they're hatchlings, but you know, still. I'm getting wrecked just slightly. It's fine though. I'll be fine. I'll just flurry something. Yeah. We already found the way down, but we're here for experience and stuff. We're not going down yet. Oh, rare. Mind Lash? Mind Slayer, I see. Let's... Well, Confusion is probably not gonna work. Yeah. Stun, though? Yeah, that works. Okay. Just kill it, though. Flurry is a decent attack. 244 damage, damn. I mean, this early it's good. Like, later in the game, not so much, but this early, it's pretty fine. It's mighty fine. Heck yeah. Where the... okay. So a lot of the enemies in here are crystals. Well, they're living crystals. Not these walls, not like these walls. And they're immobile, except they teleport sometimes. So we saw a red crystal briefly, and he just teleported. They teleport randomly, by the way. They don't just choose to get in your face or get out. They just click on the teleport and it roulettes them somewhere. You can also get that spell. I think the Arcane Blade actually had that spell. Phase Door or something, I think it's called. Get wrecked. Bend it? Bend it, yeah. Wait, we haven't found story yet. I'm missing a parchment, I think. There it is. The story's kind of interesting for this place. So there's this dude that is exploring here, even though he's not supposed to be allowed to, and discovers that crystals are growing. Are they alive? I can confirm at least some of them are. Anyway, let's move on. Movement! I do want that one. I got a movement. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it for now. Of the wizard, not my first choice, but you know what? It's better than not having one. We'll keep it for when I have a spot for it. Level 10, we're probably gonna get an inscription slot and get movement. Movement seems like something I'm missing kind of desperately. I don't have much mobility. I have this, but this allows me to run away, not run in, or, you know, run around a corner. Did I get anything? Hateful Iron Longsword? Psionic. Damage against living, 6%. You just hate that living, people. You gain dark damage, lose nature damage. I don't know, against living people it might do more damage, but whatever. We'll just wait for something that is definitely better. Probably won't make much of a difference until then anyway. We're probably going to manage to find an artifact or two before too long. Where was I going? The caves are annoying because it's not always clear what's a passage and what isn't. Like, if you thought the forest was bad, like, this is probably one of the worst tile sets. It does help that most of the corridors are quite wide. When it's like this, anyway. The alternate version of this area, there's some kind of message that the passages are being twisted or something. I forget the exact message and what it says, but basically it becomes like normal rooms or something. Remember Corporal? It has like corridors and rooms. It's actually harder, in my opinion. For one specific reason, the boss is harder, but well, not always, but sometimes harder. I'll explain that once we get to the boss though. Part 3, we're skipping one. He discovered the element called Blight, which does exist. We can have resistances to it now. So, yeah. But this is somewhat recent, I think. At least it's supposed to be. The character writing these, I think you encounter later. Not now. Way later, actually, if I get there with this character. I'm not that well versed in Marauder. And the maraudering art, so I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm gonna try. It's somewhere in, I'd say, tier 3, but tier 3 is a while away, and I'm gonna be doing other stuff before I get there. I'm gonna be doing other tier 3 stuff before I get there, because the boss of that area, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but the boss of that area is really, really scary. I think he caught his own projectile. The crystals in this area have this weird thing where most of their projectiles seem to be slower than they should be. So you can dodge like most of them, which is weird, but you know, it makes this area a little more manageable. But that's also, I guess, I don't need to wait for the boss to explain it. That's also why I was saying this area is harder with the other layout, well, the alternate version, because there's corridors, right? And sometimes you have to charge into a crystal, throwing slow projectile, one after another. They hit hard. They're slow, but they hit hard, and you have to charge into all of them. What is all this? Something summoning those? I know they're bombs. They look like bombs. Oh, hello, Muliana Insan. I'm doing great. I have kind of, not really, no class today. Well, I don't have class today, but it's being deferred, so I'm having fun instead, which is, you know, fun, nice. How about you? Research. So he thinks the crystals are possessed. Maybe they are, or maybe, you know, it's just magic, which I guess, you know, you could call possession. That's fair, I suppose. Did I explore everything? Oh, no, over here. Flurry! Damn, crystal. God damn it. The fire ones probably have the fastest projectiles of them all. Well, we're not getting much in the way of loot. I blame the... I was getting pushed back the whole time, by the way. I blame the lack of rares. I killed, what, 2 rares? Only 1. Give me a lantern, though. And I can equip it. Well, it's gonna be better than my white one. Yeah. Alright. We take those. This is what, cunning? I can cast heal with this? I mean, I'll take it. I think it's better than 3 cunning. Wait, I would have... Oh, god damn it. I would have kept it, and I should have, to shift 7. You know, you got... Oh, it's 4. Wait. Shift 4. Have it on the same number, but you know, you just press down and hold on another button with it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I would have kept it to be able to get skills. I'm also good. Well, nice. Glad to hear it. Crystal. That probably teleported away, and I missed him. Alright, boss time. Eventually. There's only 3 levels. In most tier 1, there's only 3 levels. It varies during the game. But, oh, part 5. We're skipping one again. Oh, he was touched by the abyss. And now he sounds insane. Corrupted with true power. Jeez. Are you hearing yourself? Well, insane people are insane. What can you do? Oh, I know what you can do. You can put him down. Oh, here's level 4. Not level. Number 4. The result of the spell blaze. Yeah, the cataclysm that I was talking about. The Shirtle are this entity that I'm not sure about. I forget. There is some kind of super powerful entity. That's what I remember of it. He wants to tap into the blight. Okay. And then he's gonna get his blood corrupted by true power. Alright. This imp probably hit us like 20 times. Can you stop that? I just face tanked these ice bolts. All of them. Are you alive? Oh, that's the stairs. I saw the point on the minimap and I was like, there's more! Another crystal jumps in! But no, that was the stairs up. Never mind. I forgot that I had a ranged attack, didn't I? I haven't used that. Well, I've used the area of effect daggers. But for the area of effect, you know. I haven't used the actual ranged weapon. Just hit it. Yeah. You know, I feel kind of powerful now that we're dual wielding swords. It feels a lot better of a character now that we have that. Of course we're like tier 1 and we should be more or less heading towards tier 2 right now, so we're a little stronger than we normally would be. Yeah. There's that. Wonder what a snow giant is doing there. This is kind of not their place. They have place, it's clearly not here, trust me. I couldn't have gotten close to him even if I wanted to. He was dominating me. That's something his class does. He's accursed, I think. Oh my god, how is this not something I can go through? Crystal Cave. How have I not found the boss yet either? This puzzles me. I mean, I would have gone everywhere anyway, it's just that I guess I turned around just before finding the boss. Yeah, he's at the top right there. We're gonna leave him there for now and kill his friends. So the boss, by the way, is completely immobile and he throws these sparkles at you that take forever to move. Hilarious, I know. Alright, we're gonna kill that. It's off balance, so it's gonna do less damage, stunned as well. Flurry! Damn. Crushed it. Summertide File. Surefire. Well, Surefire is a bow. Who cares? This is a lantern, though. It competes with a rare. It's giving me, like, every time I hit, 15 light damage in a radius 1 around my target, which is really good, especially since I think it's gonna do it twice because I'm hitting with 2 weapons. I'm dual wielding. Seems really good. I'm gonna lose 4 willpower though, which is mostly important for my mana pool. It also helps. Wait. It also helps me get anti-magic. Yeah. It also lights tiles for some reason. I don't know. I think we take the Summertide File, but we keep the other one, you know, to get skills, willpower skills. Arcane Disrupting Forces, that's the resistances to Blight and Nature, I think. That has that property. Anything else interesting? A mace. I doubt it's better than a rare. Well, its raw power is better, but the rest not so much. A belt maybe though. Less armor, less defense, cunning and willpower, whatever. I guess I could take it to get skills, like I keep mentioning. Seems like a good idea. I think I'd rather use what I have right now, but I'll keep it for the skill getting. Speaking of, yeah, see, I can get anti-magic zone if I equip my stuff. This is good enough. Not there. And oh, god damn it, I'm level 10. I don't have a point there. Well, I got my inscription anyway. At least there's that. What do I have good points on? A couple points here so I can get stuff. And Constitution a little bit. Scale this up, because this is low-key kind of decent. Especially if you have a lot of Constitution. I don't know what I'm gonna get though. I'm not gonna get that much Constitution. I don't know. I'm spreading myself a little thin, I feel like. Alright, this gives us a little bit of an engage, and this is better than you might think. That sounds worse than it actually is. So, the reason this is good is because of this, and the reason this makes this good is this throws a certain number of knives, right? And 5 of them can hit the same target, you know, depending on how many targets you hit. 5 of them can hit the same target. Each individual dagger in those 5 will have a 15, 25 or whatever chance of disabling the target, right? So you get this up to 25, I don't know, 30, 35% chance. And you're kind of likely, if you can mostly hit just your target, your rare or whatever, you're kind of likely to get some disabling done, which is really nice. This is a lot better than it seems at first glance. This can also make it good because you sometimes throw a knife which has a chance of doing it on every other melee attack that you do. And it's honestly probably the main reason to do them. Well, other than the fact that it gives you a ranged attack, which seems decent. You know. Alright, Heartseeker. Which does more critical damage if you can, you know, get a crit on it. There's only one way to really guarantee the crit. Why am I walking? Just I'll 2 out. Wait. Let's get my belt back. Before I forget, you know. I was saying something. I forget. Anyway, somebody went to explore the scintillating caves and went insane with blight. And now the Raloran camp. So Raloran, it probably explains it in it. No, I'm gonna stay here. Level 10 is the cutoff where you're supposed to be really fine, and you probably will be. Raloran, though, is full of mages. It's early in the game, so it's not that bad, but it is full of mages. That can be scary. Point is, the Raloran are basically Shaloran elves, which are the magic elves, you might remember. Let's use the Heartseeker. Heartseeker, I can now change my Elemental Drake? Oh, I think it's my Krog thing. I got it here. My Drake-infused blood, I can change it to something else. You need a certain amount of kills before you can do that, every time you do it. So right now it's fire. Well, if we ever run into an area that is... well, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I can change it to do more damage, because it adds damage and resistance, right? So if you get into a fire dungeon of some sort, you can change it so you can do more damage, but you're also more vulnerable to it all of a sudden. Anyway, I was saying something? Yeah, Shaloran. The Raloran are Shaloran that do not take responsibility for what happened. Oh yeah, Rolf and Weissman, which... oh, this is later in their exchange. You should see their first exchanges. There's friendly banter at first between the two. This is when they've lived through something. I forgot to get my movement thing going. So currently, what am I? Stunned? Dazed? Dazed. I think Wild is just gonna remove that. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, okay, this kind of explains it. Outcasts, because they like magic way more. They don't want to accept. Okay, hold on. Okay, I did it wrong the other time. This is the amulet, which is not gonna stick around too long. This is my actual infusion. And I forgot to give myself the movement infusion, which would have helped kind of here. Oh, I'm in range. This thing's range initially is super bad. Look at that. That's his range. Well, in diagonal. It's 4, right? Yeah. It gets better as you level it up. So you're always like incentivized to get a few points into it. Why do I keep getting... Oh, it's the Hex. 14% chance each turn to daze me. That's annoying. Hi. Get lost. Target bleeds. Get wrecked. I have a cap of Constitution. Ow. It just, my face tanked those. Oh, maybe after I'm done with the camp. Oh, there's a lightning mage. Not a red ant! I'm confused now. Goddamn confusion. Get confused yourself, jerk. Ah, it worked. I don't know why it keeps working. It's funny. Doesn't it have like 30% chance or something of working? What's the chance on it? Oh, it's not. If it hits, it just happens. He can probably save against it. Huh. Maybe I should invest into that. This is a pretty decent one. This is also a pretty decent one because I hate stun and confusion in general. Oh, hello. I'm glad you were standing by the door, ready to get murdered by somebody coming through. Alright. Do we risk the vault, boys? I think we will, but just after we're done with the whole camp. That does imply running back, though, which is... molds. Which, you know, is a little annoying. And I'm also just... I'm likely to forget it. Boots. Cunning boots. Well, I can get all my cunning now. I can have 12 more cunning than I currently am with what I have in my inventory, so that's pretty nice. I prefer the stamina, I think. I'm pretty sure I do. Alright. Oh, wait. I'm gonna forget again. Put it here. Oh, the molds and worms and whatnot are fighting the guards. But being worms and whatnot, they are really bad at it. It's kind of cool, though. Here the dragons have prevailed, though. One of them was a little wounded, and that's about it. Poor elf, though. I guess they're being run over by monsters. I think the main problem here is that... Well, I'm gonna let you read this for a second. So there's some sort of Inquisitor. How much you want to bet that this Inquisitor dude is the dude that got corrupted in the scintillating cave? I want to bet that. I'm not sure I'd be right, but, you know. It's an interesting thought. And considering the proximity, it might just be the case. Or, you know, they're close because that's just how it is. Why did he start bleeding? Did the mage hit him with a spell? Also, notice that the vitality thing actually came in and gave me 25 HP regen per turn. I got back to full HP thanks to that. Heartseeker! Another vault? Game, you tease me. Can I resist such teases? Yeah, I guess. Note how there are way less buildings without doors. There's one at the bottom right, but I want to bet. How much you want to bet that it's just a case where the door is behind the trees? We're gonna dig. Yep, that's where it is. It's not doorless, it's just, you know, trees happened. These damn tree elves came here and tried to foil us. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. We've got pickaxes, we're fine. Oh my god, that's rare. And I can't Heartseeker. Remind me. It may Su effect immune to the pin effect, but it doesn't remove them. Alright, Heartseeker. He's protecting himself, so do we care? Well, kind of. Alright, time to get wild. I'm no longer poisoned. I was trying to remove the stun, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's be a little wrathful. Confuse him. Stun him, maybe. It worked, but I didn't see it. Kill him. 300 damage. Yeah, look at these damage numbers for a second. That's one hit. With the light from the lantern. One hit with the light from the lantern and from the weapon itself. One of my weapons adds a little light. So yeah, this lantern adding 15 damage is adding it to both weapons. It's more effective than if it was on the weapon itself, because if it's on the weapon itself, it applies only to that weapon. Oh, there's the exit. Anything interesting? More no, actually, same accuracy. Way less armor penetration. More physical power. Physical crit chance. Decent. Same armor, but the other one is... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to... See, again, damage melee 6. Right now, it doesn't matter that it's spreading our damage into a lot of random stuff, because it's 6 damage but doubled. Then again, you lose life regen and stamina regen. I think I like those a little more. Yeah, it's a rough call. I'll keep the other ones though. And suddenly a dungeon. Well, we found the hideout of the Inquisitor. He's down here somewhere. I think the Inquisitor is down here. The boss is down here. The leader of this camp of Raloran. I can remove freeze. Ow? Excuse me? You countered me? What? Yeah, no, he's down here. By the way, the alternate version of this place is you're just in a dungeon like this the whole time. I don't think functionally there's a difference. I think it's mostly cosmetic, which is basically the case with the other dungeon. The scintillating caves, it's mostly cosmetic as well, the alternate version. Scintillating caves makes more of a difference. If the boss spawns if the boss spawns in a goddamn corridor, a long one at that, and then you have to face tank his sparkles the whole way through, you're gonna really hate that alternate version. But otherwise, like, it's just cosmetic. Let's be wrathful and stuff. Man, wrecked. It's a bulwark too. Bulwarks are usually decent at not dying, but of course in this case it was an ant, I think. Also, I'm glad to see that even though it spawns random enemies because it's scaling, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, by the way. It's forced to scale, so it's forced to spawn random enemies. I'm glad to see that even though it's spawning these enemies, it keeps the logic of, well, an orc would attack an elf. They wouldn't just team up on you. This is a good skill to have. Eventually, range 2 is not particularly impressive, but it eventually gets decent. A little bit. It scales with something too. Or I'm thinking of something else, whatever. It's there. Wait. Anti-magic though. Hold on. I want my silence. Especially against the boss that I'm going to do right this moment. I am damn well using my anti-magic right there. Okay, what else? Maybe I can remove a point from there? Yeah. I do like that skill as well. What else are we doing? I'm kind of feeling that, but... Is there anything that scales with strength? My damage a little bit. Well, with the daggers anyway, but in general, like my weapons, I think scale their damage with strength. This also scales with strength. Because I'm thinking Constitution is decent as well, but like I have 4 stats. This is very spread. 4 stats that I want is very spread thin. I'd have to get some of those from items to really be able to afford everything. Well, I'm gonna get these 2, and then maybe I just split it between these 2. And sure, I'm not gonna max either of them, but I'm gonna get damn close. Meanwhile, what are we doing here? I can pin and daze them for a few turns. It's not terrible. Offhand, jeez. And I can disarm. Well, let's get this, I suppose. Yeah. get this on shift 1. Get my belt back. Healing is probably worth it. I mean, this is what? 1 strength? Who cares? The rest can just, you know, cease to exist. Wait, I got another healing item. It puts all charms on a 35 cooldown. You're insane. Okay, this thing is terrible. This amulet is horrible. Well, the amulet doesn't just give me the spell, though, so it's actually doing other stuff for me. There's a reason to keep it still. I wonder if he got a disabling effect or not. Hold on, can we get one? Corroded armor, but I don't think that's my knife doing that. I think that's an ability from him. Probably sometimes when you hit it, it corrodes your armor or something. It splashes. Man, it's almost dead already. Never mind, it's dead. Get wrecked. This is a little like Corporal, by the way, where the boss is always in this bottom area, and this bottom area always looks the same. You have great news! Oh, the Inquisitor is... the leader is probably the person that got corrupted in the scintillating caves, and the Inquisitor is just a lieutenant of some sort, let's call it that. I don't know why I just walked up to him. Because I can just kill him, I guess. I sought his heart. Didn't quite find it. It's fine. Okay, this is where the silence comes in, because that's another mage. It's another mage target. Alright, confuse them too. It's a get angry and hit you a lot. That did some decent damage. In fact, you're basically almost dead. Got him. Mighty Girdle. Interesting. And another... oh. There's some love going on. So the Inquisitor was a lady, I think, right? Inquisitor is probably the love of something else. The Zigguranth were actually... well, not officially, but we're probably going to be part of the Zigguranth. Zigguranth is the order that chases everything magic and wants to destroy everything that's even remotely magic related. A mark of the Spellblaze. Yeah. Yeah. So this leader person is over in what is called the Mark of the Spellblaze. And yes, that is a place you can visit. Yes, it is. It's not something we visit now, though. Just trust me on that. Not something we want to do right now. Oh, another letter. But no more! Although that's a lady. I probably am using the wrong voice. I don't know, I'm not here to voice act. So they're being they feel persecuted, basically. And the Zigguranth are probably, if we're being honest, the Zigguranth are probably going further than they should. Taking it further than they should, but, you know, it's a reaction in the other way. After a disaster, that happens a lot. That's a lot of... oh, it's resistance penetration. Who cares about these elements? Ugh. Okay. Mighty Girdle, though. Tiny bit less armor, less accuracy. 10% less defense is legit. I lose a bunch of resistances, but I gain the encumbrance. Nobody cares. 40 life is not terrible. So what would I... 40 life probably gets me further than these resistances right now. this early in the game. I'm gonna need a lot of resistances later in the game, but we're not quite there yet. Also, there's a chance that I get the other part of the set, which would be funny, because I know what the other part is. Yeah. Alright, well, that's another tier 1 done. There's one more tier 1 area available to us. I'm going to not get ambushed by adventurers. Yeah, by the way, you just can't interact with this dude. I'm trying to run into him. Normally, if you're not anti-magic, he's going to give you a quest where you try to find for him whatchamacallit, an artifact, but one that is powered by arcane forces, and you do have to sacrifice that artifact, but it gives you access to the mage city, which has some decent shops. It has a couple inscriptions. You can have infusions and runes there. You can also craft rings, there you go, out of gems. Actually, you also have to give him a ring. Anyway, you get my point. So this is the Tree Elves, the Thaloran they're called, and their 2 starting areas. Norgos' lair first. I'm not strolling, quit it. I want all of the experience. I'm gonna need it once we get to tier 2, because believe me, right now it's looking like a walk in the, well, forest. But once we get to tier 2, it's gonna get hard again. Oh, it's the alternate Norgos, interesting. So alternate Norgos is frozen Norgos, and you have a lot of, most of the enemies are ice aspected, and you have these ice elementals kind of all over the place. Amusingly enough, normal Norgos' lair still is snowy, it's just doesn't have ice elementals. Shivgaroths, sorry. Whatever. Those things. Oh my. A Weaver Young. Too bad it doesn't count as a fairling. Oh, that's a big Shivgaroth, isn't it? Kill it. A Bulwark. Okay, we're starting to have some company here. Ow, 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 ow. 7 and maybe a little bit of backing off. Get him in a choke point. That should help. Confuse him maybe. That did work. I don't know about stunning him. Doesn't seem to have worked very much. Killed him. I figured, like, hey, hold on a second. Right. So, interestingly, daggers count as melee attacks. So when I throw my 5 weak daggers into his body, it's 5 times the 15 damage from my lantern, so 75 just from that, on top of the dagger damage, but the dagger damage is basically nothing, so yeah, that lantern actually is kind of pog, kind of very strong for our character right now. Alright, dude, just I'm not that ranged. Get closer. I should really invest in my daggers just to increase the range a little. Alright, get confused, get wrecked. You're not quite wrecked. There we go. Much better. By the way, it sounds esoteric that my ranged attack counts as melee, but it outright says it. Throwing knives count as melee attacks for the purpose of on-hit effects. For various reasons. I think it's just to have some synergies with some of the rogue abilities. I mean, the Marauder doesn't have too many of them, but oh my god, a solipsist. I haven't seen this rare, like I haven't looked at him, but I guarantee you he's a solipsist. Yeah, because he puts you to sleep and he has a thought form. At least it's a warrior. No, quit it, please, come on. Alright, well, I got woken up, so it's fine. Okay. I think silencing doesn't do anything because solipsism is mind. And mind isn't magic, it's mind. This game refuses to consider mind as a form of magic. I'm stunned. I can't really get rid of it, too bad. Heart Seeker did nothing. Is something... okay, never mind. I was waiting for one of my cooldowns. The cooldowns didn't feel like, you know, cooling down. It's good though, we're fine. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're also not there yet. I could get accuracy. Keep ahead of the curve a little bit. So I think what I want to do is improve these a tiny bit, and maybe this a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna get this to 3. I want more range, first off. More damage maybe, but more range mostly. Maybe 6 is fine. 5 is still a little short, but whatever. We'll deal with it. So my dex is kind of fine for what I want. Actually, no, I want this. Alright, we're gonna keep doing 2 in this per thing. What else are we doing? We're gonna get this back. Because this really, like, level 3 does, like, triple its effect. If you're finding something that has a lot of different elements anyway. And doesn't kill you outright every single time. So it doesn't do burst damage. Okay, there's a lot of ifs to it. But it's decent, trust me. I don't think it's much better than decent, but, you know, it's there. Oh, the exit. Anything else? We're still Norgos 1. We got a ways to go. Oh, we got a few rares, didn't we? Willpower and Constitution, a bunch of other stuff. What's this now? Right, I lose stamina, but I get accuracy, defense, physical power. Meh. Stamina sustain is something I like to have. I mean, if it's just gonna stand there and take it. Wait, I'm stunned. Get wild. Get wrecked as well. You know, if we ever encounter like the searing hours, we might have an issue. But we ain't there yet. We're fine. Wait, another bulwark? Are you kidding? I'm getting all the bulwarks. Heartseeker! Got his art, and then I got wrecked by that blob. You gonna do something, Snaky? Not in time. Hello? Wormick, alright. Did I not confuse you? I didn't confuse. I hit him though. But Wormicks are about willpower as well, so I can. I'm not getting hit by that. I can see them resisting confusion. I guess that's fair. Okay, there's a lot of rares. What is this? Cultist of Entropy. I am pretty sure this counts as spells. A lot of what he does, anyway. Confuse him, stun him, kill him, all sorts of stuff. Easy. Oh, a rune. And by that I meant, oh, transmogrify food. Because I'm anti-magic. I don't care about runes. It would be funny to gank Elanda and Argoniel. I'm sure it would be. Pretty sure it's quite impossible though. Maybe if you're on easy. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Right, level 3. And I'm past level 10, so Norgos, the Frozen, is gonna have a random class to him, I think. Or he's gonna be Brawler. No, I think Brawler is the normal version. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting anyway. Is the point. Oh my god, stats! All of the stats, and a stealth bonus on the non-stealthy rogue. Yeah, luck. I don't know how good luck is, but luck. I'm tempted to take that. So far, stamina hasn't really been an issue. Oh hey, a mace. Hold on. That might be better than my thing. It's another rare. Less crit chance, but it projects up to 2 attacks, dealing blah 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 blah. That's kind of cute. It gives resistances, which is always weird when it's a weapon, but you know. And they're both kind of the same. I like the other one. I like the other one a little bit better though. I think I lose damage here, provided the enemies don't have resistances very much. I think I lose resistance. Damage. Doing that. Oh, that's a hate thing. Never mind. I'm not a hateful character. Unless you're magical, of course. What killed the other dude? Was he bleeding? He might have been bleeding, actually. Oh, come on. Get closer. Snakes sometimes spaz out, as you could tell. That's a rare. No, the other way. Ow! Rude? Alright, I'm out. Did I say I'm out? I meant charging in! Hi! How are you not dead? Are you an annihilator? Oh. Okay. He is. It's fine. We got through the block. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He blocked our flurry or something, but we come back. I think our lack of... Oh god. Cursed. Okay. Not Brawler. Got it. Get confused, maybe. Surprising, because the Cursed are also a willpower based class. But I guess he doesn't have that much willpower. He may not. Hold on. I'm just curious. The stats are... yeah. Oh wow, current 52. Okay, now he has a lot of willpower. Magic for some reason though. It's not really a cursed thing. He's not a good cursed, okay? I'm just gonna say that. I don't think my knives are working. And I think that just means I need to improve the chance that they do something. Because I just put 5 knives into him and they didn't do stuff. And I know that each of them has a chance to proc because I have tested it with poisons. And logically it's going to be the same thing with this thing. So I'm going to put a point in here. 25% chance means it's probably going to happen. Right? Honestly, I'd be more comfortable with 33, but we're not there yet. Okay, you know what? I accept it. This is really good, by the way. This is your primary way to not die to bullshit crits. Take it. How much do I want to invest into anti-magic is the real question. I'm starting to doubt my involvement in willpower a little bit, because Constitution is looking like really fun, especially since I have stuff that also scales with Constitution, and that is kind of decent. Alright, we're gonna do that for now. With reservation. Oh, wait. I keep complaining about AoE, and then I don't take the AoE skill. Let's be logical, I guess. We'll get the daggers another time. I do have something else I want first, I think. I do feel like we need to improve our daggers a tiny bit. I don't think we need to go all out to make them good. I just want them to inflict status ailments. It's not very reliable, but it's useful. I also like the fact that it's multiplying my damage on a hit bonuses from things other than weapons. Are we done already? Hold on, I'm seeing something over here. It's a lantern. Yeah, whatever. That was not worth the time. So what we got, as far as artifacts goes, is a coral spray, which is the shield. For tier 1 artifacts, anyway. Whatever. That doesn't seem great. Changes damage plus 15% light. It does get multiplied, I guess, but it's not... It's a percentage, so it's not that great. Like, it's gonna do the same thing. Flat damage is the really fun stuff, because it gets multiplied for real. I'm gonna want infusions that cure more than just physical at some point. Like, I'm gonna need a wild infusion that cures mental at some point, because mental effects tend to be really nasty. Why can I... Can I not use that? Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I'm using heavy armor, never mind that. Wait, if I'm using heavy armor, how do I live? I think I'm gonna need Constitution then. Just tank it like a boss. Yeah, that's fine. I should invest into this then. Well, eventually. Right now, I'm kind of capped anyway by my Constitution. We're gonna go with that. Make our heavy armor a little heavier. And I could use the shield I got, but I don't want to do that. Dual wielding swords is good. Feels good anyway. Right now. Now we're going to Heart of the Gloom, which is sometimes problematic. Sometimes. Stay here, please. It's sometimes problematic because of the layout. The layout is yeah, it's a thing. Also, this is the normal thing. Hey, look at that artillery of Venus traps. I'm out. At least I have a way out. Oh my god, there's a lot. So the layout of this map is always a gigantic common room in the middle and then corridors, single wide with corridors that go to tiny rooms. It's not the friendliest layout, generally speaking. Alright, there were what? 5 of them? Jeez. Come on, game. This is mental. I can't get rid of it. Anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, and I'm in a corridor, so I can't do anything to dodge his projectile. I'm just gonna get hit the entire way through. Well, I have a ranged attack, but, you know. There's a few things that aggravates me with this area. Thankfully, we're going here kind of over-leveled, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, sometimes the stairs, like, pop you in the middle of the main room. It gives you an escort, and you're surrounded by a rare and a boss and 5 normal mobs. Good luck! This area is an area. I consider it to be the hardest of the tier 1s, but that's just because of the layout of the map. Not even necessarily because of the enemies. Just the layout. Also, I hate Venus flytraps, but they're not that hard technically. I got hit by one again. Get wrecked. There's a summoning tree over there. Alright. What? Okay, tree. You know what? I don't have to take your shit. I'm out. Got him. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see him. I don't know how I didn't see him. Alright, we can keep going, but... Oh, there's a gunslinger Ivy thing. That's cute. Yeah, gunslinger. Get wrecked. It's a little sad when your enemy is a class that can't really do anything. Like, this poor Ivy thing was a gunslinger, and it can't strafe to save its life. It's kind of funny. Also, I flurried into a block again. Whatever, dude. We're fine. Oh, there's a lot of rares, isn't there? I'm okay with that. It's part of the reason I came here, is to get stuff, and you don't get... Okay, he put everything on cooldown. He's parrying. Watch out. Didn't parry enough of that. Oh my god. Quit it! Ha! Get dazed and stuff. Pinned to the ground and stuff. All of it. In other words, get wrecked, fool. I mean, it was just a bear. I'm not sure why I'm being this vindictive over it. Yo, rings. Actual rings. I don't have any. Wait. And I can even wear them because they're not powered by arcane forces. Okay, this one kind of sucks, but not wearing one, it sucks more. Doesn't seem that great. Reduces incoming crit damage is the thing. Well, there is that, though. So dexterity, one of the things dexterity does, if you look at it, is shrug off critical chance. Each point does practically nothing for it, but, you know, it's there. Ow, 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 what? Okay. Saw Butcher. Quit doing the Saw Butcher things. Hold on. Hold on, I want to see the logs, because I got hurt real fast. He hit me for 80 here. Hold on. I got agony. I got hit for 72 here. I hit something to kill it. But then he hit me for 80. And then he hit me again. Wait, he got to do something twice. That's what happened. That's 140 damage. And then he hits me again, doesn't he? 170 damage before I get to do something. 3 things. And then a 72 before that. That's insane. Alright, what kind of rare are you? Oh, yes, Butcher, obviously. You didn't even get confused. Okay, I'm a little annoyed. Alright, we're gonna switch positions. Daze you a little bit. He's blocking. Okay, let's not flurry. He's not blocking anymore. And he's stunned. Good. Now flurry. I managed to not get my flurry blocked. Go me. One of you. It's fine. It wasn't positioned to bombard me in the corridor while I was dealing with a Saw Butcher. I'll let it slide. Oh my god, I'm getting bombarded. Get out of my life. Thank you. I have bones to pick with these creatures. Alright, let's see what's over here. I kind of don't want to go inside the... Okay, I guess we're going inside the main room now. There's a tree here. Now there isn't. Okay, there's a rare here. What are you? A rogue. No sense... No sense, silencing you. I'm not in an area that really lends itself to silencing, though. Rotting and decrepitude disease. Why are you being affected by that? That isn't from me. Something is giving that to you, and I'm not sure what. The Heartseeker did not do as much as I wanted it to. I don't want to exchange places with it, because that puts me further inside the area that I don't want to be into. Because I'm going to get bombarded by these jerks. Oh my god, they're killing me. Get wrecked. Okay. Oh my god, there's more. Get out of my life. I don't like you, Venus. I just don't know. Okay. I was gonna shoot it, but then it teleported, so... I think it's called Blindside. It's a hate ability. Apparently bears don't know how to use it. I'm okay with that. Wait. We gotta celebrate this. Oh, it was a crit. Oh. I thought for a second I actually dazed them for something. But no, my knives have yet to inflict a status ailment. Well, that I know of. They probably did, and I just didn't notice. It's not like the game broadcasts it every time it happens. Well, it kind of does. It should show the text of the name of the status ailment being inflicted, but sometimes it's not easy to see. Alright, what do we got? Oh yeah, the exit is here. Please don't put me in the middle. Please. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my fan a little more towards me. Hopefully you don't get too much more noise, but it's getting really hot. Summer being what it is. Oh, hold on, what is this? Light penetration is almost worth it, considering I do a lot of light damage. Life regen 2 and healing mod 11% is not nothing, but I do lose a lot of stats and I'd rather not. I suspect the boss is nearby. We are not in the common room, which is the good news. Aha! A boss. Hi. Assume you're not confused. Of course not. Let's see if the knives do anything. I'm kind of curious. They didn't, obviously. Alright, let's get a tiny bit angry about that. He's of the doomed class, by the way, so I'm pretty sure silencing won't do jack. Now I'm confused. I can at least stop being stunned. And I'm not sure what I wanted. I guess I just hit him or something. Or, you know, run away because I'm confused. Yeah, that works. The percentage here, by the way, is the percentage chance that I do something else than what I ask my character to do. Kind of like what's happening. Thankfully, this boss isn't doing much right now. Tooth of the mouth. My. That's a pickaxe, obviously. From the shape. It digs pretty damn fast. Also, armor penetration. Unfortunately, the damage when hit stuff isn't when you hit, right? It's not phrased the same. It's not damage melee, it's damage when you're hit melee. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. We're gonna keep it, obviously, because we want to be able to dig with 12 turns only. But, yeah. I'm probably not going to equip it. It does do something, like... Not useless, but... Also, if you're wondering the Tooth of what now, that you're gonna have to play a dwarf to know what this is about, because it's from the dungeons exclusive to the dwarf starting area. I'm just not gonna get inside there. I don't have to. You can't make me. I can level up. What are we doing here? I like this one, but you kind of need to invest more than 1 point into it for it to be really good. I think for now we keep scaling Dex. We want this as well. Yeah, disarming people can be useful. So now I have a silence for the mage types and I have a disarm for the warrior types. Let's put them together, actually. Okay, let's just go deal with the Venus traps, I guess. You! And you! Get wrecked. I should go shop for better infusions. Mine kind of suck. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Shift 3. Get wrecked! You too! That felt cool. Wasn't that great, but... just vaulting over them, killing them in the process, and then just throwing daggers. The other thing, just imagining my character doing it feels cool. Hello? Couple trees. So these trees aren't doing anything right now. They're supposed to spawn bees, and my best guess is that they're slightly too low level, so they don't know that spell yet, which is funny. Normally they spawn in a tier 2 area at a level where they do have that spell. So we scaled a little... We scaled the area level so high that it started spawning those, but not high enough so that they would get this spell that makes them do something, which is kind of funny. This also happens to the ivy as well. That kind of bush, the green bush, it's kind of like the Venus trap. It starts appearing as early as it, but it doesn't like have anything to do until a few levels later when it learns a way to poison you from a distance. Otherwise it has to wait for you to get in melee range, which is kind of silly. All green. Alright. So, tier 2 it is. Oh yeah, this happens too. So the storming the city thing is you get over here and then, uh-oh. There's a storm over the city. Don't go in there just yet. The city is invaded by air elementals. If you don't have good lightning resistance, don't go in there immediately. And I mean good. You can just come back later. Is there anything you need in there? Well, I suppose if you finish the alchemist quest in there. Where did I find it? Oh yeah. There was an orc fighting an elf. I remember. But yeah, if you finish this quest, maybe you have a reason to go there, but otherwise, just whatever. Magical, mental, magical. 11 cooldown, but it's magical. I don't care. Warrior, and it's on 12 cooldown. Seems really nice. It's probably way better than mine. Yeah. It's more than twice the healing. And it's 12 cooldown instead of... Actually, it's worse, but... in cooldown, it's worse. But, still, 100 is just not enough. This probably does, yeah. The instant heal healed more than the regen heal. That's just nonsensical. The rest of the shops here are kind of weird. Not weird, but like not very useful for us. They do have heavy armor for some reason. Also, they have this path over here which leads to nothing. Question mark? I don't know. Oh, and I guess you can run into that to get this lament, for what it's worth. Anyway, we're done with tier 1, and my voice is begging me to go get a glass of water. I'll be right back. See, it wasn't long. Not my usual pause. Just enough to get a glass of water. Though I will say, typically I do get a glass of water in my usual pause, but I do other stuff as well. I'm still gonna need my usual pause later, but you know. Old Forest. I usually start with the Old Forest. Is it the easiest? In some regards, yes. There's a reason I do it first, but just out of range. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the poison to do its thing. Alright. What do we got? Normal forest, first constatation. It's not the alternate one. The alternate one is invaded by crystals, basically. Remember the scintillating caves? Basically that. The Chateau! The notes of Darwood Houghton, the explorer. So he's exploring the old forest in search of Chateau remains of something, I think, right? Trees roaming. I've seen a few already in the Heart of the Gloom, so I can tell you that it probably, yeah, okay, it definitely exists. Here you are. Get wrecked. I like this area first, mainly because a lot of its enemy types are kind of easy. Ants, worms, and stuff. It has some deadly vaults, though. Be careful around the vaults. And then the boss is a boss still, like you have to take him seriously. Otherwise, it's kind of doable though. So let's just do it. I didn't even look to see what kind of enemy it was. Like I didn't try to disarm or I did try to confuse him or silence him. Is what I meant. Some things that can spawn in here is like a big old nest of ants or snakes or wolves. But you know, yeah, it's a thing it can spawn that maybe can be dangerous, but if you get a good choke point on them, it's not that bad. And even if you don't, okay, you're gonna get swarmed by ants. They're still ants, or you know, snakes. Snakes are hard to kill, but they don't do much else than be hard to kill. Like, you should be mostly fine. Of course, I lack area of effect with this character right now, so there is that. Actually, my lantern gives me area of effect with the 15 light damage is area of effect. That's neat, isn't it? A little bit. See, both worms were wounded because the light hit them both. It's magical. It's a lantern. It's a really good lantern. It's gonna take a really good lantern to make me switch. Oh, there's a vault over there. I think this Ivy still hasn't learned the skill that allows it to have a ranged attack. It's pretty... that's pretty sad. Harmless little plant. The only way it can attack me currently is if I get in melee range. Eventually it'll learn a ranged attack, and then, you know, we're gonna stop seeing it because it's too low level. It's a bit of a sad enemy. Oh well. Not every enemy needs to be horrifying. So this is a vault, but it should be fine. I think it's gonna be one of the slime vaults. The really dangerous vaults in this area are buildings. I forgot to get the vaults in Raloran Camp. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, that's... oh, there's even the unique mold. This guy has a funny story. He's also level 23 unique. It's well, the good news is that it's still like a mold unique. It's not the worst. But I gotta play it a little carefully, because you don't want to get overwhelmed there. They're still out-leveling you quite a bit. But they're molds, it's fine. I'm tempted to charge him, but I'm gonna refrain. It's just not a good idea. Am I out? I'm out of daggers. Give me a second. I'm back. I'm out. You can't stop me. I have a little bit of area of effect, so you can't stop me. Alright. And this is why I said we're fine. We still haven't fought the unique though, I don't think. He teleported somewhere, probably in the lake to the right. If I had to guess. So the vault is easy, but it doesn't contain much. This was the treasure. You have two ways to it. Through the poisonous water, where you need to hold your breath and, you know, take a lot of shit ton of poison damage, or through shit ton of molds. Where's that unique though? I want to fight the unique. Did I just kill him and not notice? No, because he would have dropped something. The thing. Where are you? I don't currently have track. I cannot track you. Maybe he teleported outside the vault? That would be rude. No, I want to kill that unique. I think he's over here. He teleported far. Holy shit. He must be around here somewhere, because I'm pretty sure he can summon these molds. Oh, there he is. Quicks, the Archmage. Let's silence that. There we go. Okay. Let's confuse you. He's not silenced anymore, and he's not confused. Not good. Let's flurry him. You know, my knives could silence him. They didn't. But they could have. One day they're gonna do something, and this is why I like him, because this is funny. Silquay the Eternal. Buffoon! He tried to do something, and then he failed and became a mold, which is pretty funny. Wait, I can't move? It's fine, I can shoot. Why can't I move? Oh, I'm done. Never mind. He didn't drop that much, but experience though. Killed at level 23. Gave me a lot of XP. 2 class points. Alright, now I can make this a little better. 33% probably hits, right? Probably. So we're good. We don't need to put points into this ever again. Maybe this to get more knives going, in case we need more area of effect. Otherwise, I think we're good. I would like Constitution to some extent, and we keep scaling Dexterity a lot. Okay. Oh, hello. The reason I'm kind of giving up on willpower, as much as I think it's probably a good idea to, well, it isn't just anti-magic. I think the mushroom scales with your... Oh, wait, it's Constitution. Yeah, no, okay, we're definitely trying to scale Constitution, though. Because the silence duration is not scaling with my mind power. So I don't really need willpower that much. I'm gonna like it if I find it on items, but it's not the biggest deal if I don't. Strength and willpower. Well, that's an example, I guess. Hold on, let's see what this does. Oh, it's a hate thing. It gives stamina, though. I think I like this one more, especially since that's another one that gives flat damage, which gets multiplied by 2 with melee attacks, or by 5 with my volley of knives. Yeah, that seems decent, especially this early. Like, multiplying 7 by 5 when you're level 30 doesn't do shit, but right now it does a difference. Do we have tier 2 stuff? Dwarven Steel, that's tier 3, but it's Arcane Forces, I couldn't use it. Plus 12 to 16 and stuff. But it's Arcane, so we don't like it. Arcane as well? Wait, I'm using a green armor. I should look at this as well. Nah, I'm gonna keep what I have. Hi. Oh, by the way, there's 4 levels of the Old Forest. Not 3. We're tier 2 now. And there's always 4 levels, whether you're alternate or this version. The boss does change, though. If it's alternate, it's some sort of crystal, as you'd expect, because the whole story is that the forest is overgrown with crystal. I'm not gonna spoil the I'm not gonna spoil the boss for this version, though. You're gonna see. I'm pretty sure we make it to the boss, unless I'm dumb and I open the wrong vault. Oh, we found a snake nest. We found a snake nest. I'm out. I need a choke point because I don't have AoE worth my salt. That's what I was telling you about. You can sometimes run into a shit ton of one type of animal. That's one of them. Correct. There's more. Of course there's more. Hello? Ah. Alright. Not too bad. And there's more. But this time I have a choke point a lot closer. I don't have to retreat here. I don't think they're gonna... They could walk around, I guess, but I don't think they will. See, this entire room was filled with snakes. Chapter 2! Ancient Ruins! His things paid off, there's ruins. And apparently they belong to the Shirtul, that's nice. Also a great lake, yeah. Maybe we'll see those ruins he's talking about, who knows. I mean, I do, but I'm not telling you. I'm gonna leave some fun figuring things out. I am showing you the game, but I'm just not spoiling it in advance, if I can help it. Sometimes I can't help myself but spoil it, but... Are you done spazzing out, stupid snake? He's trying to dodge all the knives that I stopped throwing at him because I ran out of knives. Like the practice dummy that I am. That's probably not a reference you're gonna get. Never played that in my channel. It's also kind of obscure anyway. Well, not the thing I'm referencing, but referencing that specifically. Props to you if you get the reference though. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but this text thing was rolled up, and the other things that were related to the area were opened up scrolls, and that's the difference between the two. This thing just spawns kind of anywhere. By the way, we should take notes here, because we are resolutely anti-magic. Anyway, yeah, when the scroll is rolled up like this, it's kind of just a random spawn that doesn't really relate to the area you're in. If it's open, it's telling you the story of the area you're in. Well, a story about it, anyway. It's not really relating the whole history of the area, but, you know, it's giving you the story of someone who was here, at least somewhat recently. I missed a spot! It's a tiny corridor, but it could have all of the treasures. It could have a unique. It could have a... nothing. I was gonna say a B, to be funny, but I made it faster than I thought, so I didn't have time. I mean, like, I doubt any... Well, I could have looked at the armor, I guess. I'm still wearing a green armor. It is a bit of a weakness. I hope the boss drops me a beautiful yellow armor. Oh, another one of those. This is the wolf. The wolf room, as opposed to the ant room. You can sometimes get two, I guess. I mean, I met them at a natural choke point, so it was, oh, they're next to the ant one, and the ant one has the unique. Okay. And it's a marauder. We have a marauder showdown, except this one has a swarm of wolves and ants supporting it. And, you know, midge swarms. Oh, I'm quaking. Alright, backing up to my sweet, oh, I can't back off. Give me a second. Backing up, I was saying, to my sweet choke point. I'm just carefully clicking my keyboard. An occasion to AoE. My AoE kind of needs me to have a direct shooting lane on stuff, so it's not the... Hey! It made it to the front line! It's a marauder, so... silencing doesn't do much. Let's do the volley. Did it do something? I want to unlearn this. It ain't doing shit. Oh, it's critical strikes. That's what's happening. Okay. I'm not critting enough is what's happening. Man, it's 33% on crits. Okay, so when you're stealth, you do have a talent that makes your melee strikes automatic crits and your spells. This is one of the reasons the knives are considered melee strikes. So it's systematic, and I'm too used to using the knives in that setting, and I forgot that this is on crit, because I always have the automatic crit thing, and I always use them in that setting. That explains why they ain't doing shit though. Come here and fight me! Oh god, there's more, and I'm stuck here now. We're fighting you then. We disarm you? It didn't work. I'm a little worried. I'm also confused. This marauder is out maraudering me. Let's use the wild infusion, because I'm scared. Please use the ability I want to use. Thank you. regen. Backing off, because that's a scary acid thing that I don't want to deal with. Confusion! Ha! This time I'm confusing you! You ain't out maraudering me. Not today. Okay, maybe now you are, because you have way more HP than me. I can just kill you, though. Yeah. Hopefully it dropped all its good daggers and stuff. I did say good, game. They need to be good. Can I rest now? Thank you. Okay, I'm slightly disappointed. Steel Dagger of Massacre probably has way more damage than whatever I'm using. Wait, it's daggers. Oh, but I want real weapons. I forgot about that. Whoops, never mind. That looks like it does a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of mind power stuff, and we gave up on that, so... Anything else? More wolves? I shouldn't have put a plural there. It's just the one. Hey, is it calm enough that I can actually get my refund? Hey! Yeah, okay, we're not doing that anymore. Yeah, I can't unlearn this talent anymore. I do still think this is necessary for area of effect. More than this. Also, this needs to be 3, otherwise it's not very useful. 3 range, I mean. I also need to invest into this, because the range on this is also kind of pitiful. Alright, one thing at a time. One problem at a time. We're fixing our character. As I said, I'm not very well versed in the art of Marauder. I forgot how daggers worked. The throwing ones. Oh look, it's summoning stuff like it's supposed to. To unlock, there's a class that you unlock with this mostly. The summoner class, you need to find a summoner and see it summon something. It's a weird condition to unlock it. But this tree summoning bees is the first thing that counts that you typically encounter. There's also one of the bosses of the tier 2 one of the tier 2 quests, specifically Into the Darkest. Specifically the boss of the Sandworm Lair, I think is pretty much always a summoner. So if you make it there, that also will unlock the summoner for you, but yeah. Typically, this is how you unlock the... typically, you're just walking in the forest and you unlock it randomly, the summoner, because you ran into one of these and it summoned bees. Maybe off screen you didn't really see it, but there you go, it happened. I remember that's how it felt for me when I did it. When I did unlock the thing, I was like... It was telling me like, wow, you saw something summon and you were blown away and you want to do it too. Like, what are you talking about? This tree? With bees around it? I want to do that? I don't know. Disaster! Does my title not tell you enough? Man, this writer is sassy. So he ran into a disaster of some sort, I take it? I mean, I didn't need to read anything else in his title from what he said in his first sentence, so that's what I did. Gonna just assume everything went to shit and move on, because I don't care. These demons make it so you can't see shit. Oh, now they're fighting snakes. Hey, my experience, not yours. Alright. Heartseeker! And Flurry. Got him. I went man mode Krog. Just charge in there. Yeah. Oh hey, it's a tree again. Also, you see the color of that floor on the other side? Oh, how to be a necromancer. Speaking of unlocking classes, there's a few parts. I think there's 3 parts to that thing. You need to find all 3 on the same character to unlock the necromancer class. which is getting reworked next patch. Apparently, it's like the big feature of that patch. That and apparently unbugging Possessor for some reason. I don't know what the bug with Possessor is, but apparently there's a bug. It's like leaking memory or something. And I'm talking like computer terms. I'm not talking like the I'm not saying like he's leaking willpower or whatever. He's literally like the game is having a hard time handling the Possessor. From what I understood, anyway. What is this? A Wraith form thing? Wraith form, yes. Demonologist then. It's more of a spellcaster. But he also uses weapons a decent amount. He's silence, right? Yes, okay, good. Let's confuse him too. And be angry and... oh, he's blocking. Cute. Block my daggers. He did. That's fine. He's not blocking my flurry then. I'm okay with that. Alright, get wrecked by the way. Well, it did increase their critical strike chance, but I'm just not convinced this is ever doing any kind of good. I do want this though. This you can easily get up to like 20% chance, not 20, 50% chance every turn to remove a status ailment, and it's not all of the bad ones, but it's a lot of the bad ones. Some of the bad ones that are missing from that list are like sleep and freeze. Sleep, it's really hard to do something about, actually. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, interesting. I will want that, but it's not an emergency. I did say I want to increase the range of this, and I will. Maybe one more point, because range 6 feels more comfortable than anything else. I need to think about what I want. I think I'm gonna start getting these unlocked. This I'm gonna probably want to level 5. This might be important later, but I don't like this one because it costs a lot of stamina and has like a massive cooldown, but I mean, it's useful sometimes. Sometimes it's alright, outright necessary. Alright. This is all first 3, right? Yeah. I was forgetting where I was and I was like, wait, am I at risk of encountering the boss anytime soon? I mean, yes, because we're making our way towards the boss slowly. There's an item here? Oh my god. Wasting my time for a white thingy. I guess we'll open the vault, sure. Is it another slime thing? It's another slime thing. They're not even that over-leveled. Okay, this thing is. The other thing was my level. Actually, one level lower. It was 15. I just don't want to charge in too much. I'm afraid of getting wrecked by higher level stuff. And I really shouldn't be, because it's not that hard so far. It seems like the daggers keep going beyond their initial wall of targets if they kill. Yo, chilling Dwarven Steel War Axe of Massacre sounds like a thing that is way better than my weapons. Also sounds like a thing that's gonna have arcane powered. Chilling is cold, and cold is very much a magic thing, I think. How much you want to bet it's arcane powered? Chilling, a Dwarven Steel War Axe. Arcane Forces, what do you know? There's a Steel War Axe though. Possibly better than my thing. It gives accuracy and defense, but it removes some damage. I'm not too keen on. Disarm immunity is good when you're getting disarmed. This I'm gonna take over Savior. Transmog. Great swords, daggers, battle axes. I'm just not convinced by these steel axes. Well, of Massacre. It does nothing except have way more base power. I'll hold out. It might be better, I might be doing something dumb there, but I'll just wait for better. Should be fine anyway. What does it scale on? Curious. Well, this one's just straight up better. Transmog. Alright, let's just keep going. Snake! Sure. I'm making him bleed with my dagger. Probably doing 0 damage. Mind Blast. Ah, see, that's interesting. And it increases the duration of beneficial effects. I don't get much of those. I think removing the healing is fine. I think. Might be proven wrong, but I think it's fine. Alright, I'm not charging in there because at some point I'm going to turn a corner and there's going to be a boss there. No boss in sight. We Gucci. Still no boss in sight. More statues though. And a wolf. Okay, what are you things? Drable, the imp. Sure. Arcane supremacy. I don't want arcane. Leave me alone. I'm anti-magic. Ah! And then wall rug, which gives me stuff to kill. Apparently. Oh, there's another one. Man, that one spot hit like 4 of them. It's amazing. Very lovely. Oh, an area exit. But I said there was 4. There is. Cultist of Entropy. Yeah, it's an Ent, by the way, the boss, obviously. Wrathroot. Well, we're gonna silence him, because he's a mage type. We're gonna get angry and start wailing on him. Not shift, control. There we are. How is he doing? Silence for only 1 turn. Right, we heart seek. Oh, he's blocking. And he's still blocking. What? Hold on, hold on, hold your phone. Okay, he just blocked again. Because he got a counter strike on me, so it should have taken his block down, which means he just got his block back for some reason. But there is a prodigy that makes you keep a blocking even though you got a counter strike. Alright, let's silence, because I don't like mages, but it didn't silence, I don't think. Rude. Alright. Get rid of the freeze, please. Thank you. Confuse him? Okay, good. It's not as, you know, guaranteed to do something as the silence does, but it does some work. I wish I had my flurry up, but all we got is the stun one. Actually, I can daze him with the exchange in positions. I also wish I do fire damage with my blood. Forgot about that. Alright, let's just... I wonder how much damage the disarming strike does. Not a whole lot. It did enough to kill him. Crystal shard. Okay. And guess what it's powered by? It's a staff, god damn it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted a one-handed or, you know, body armor or something. Heavy body armor, specifically. Oh well. There was also a story that I think I skipped over. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to that area once we clear the rest of this area. So Wrathroot here wasn't too bad, but I did handle him. I had a lot of silences for him. He will, disregarding his whatever class he gets, he will usually... He's blocking. What a jerk. Block my dagger. Alright, please get confused. Thank you. What was I trying to say? Yeah, disregarding whatever class he has, he's always going to have some sort of frost damage spells he's able to cast. I always get frozen one way or another with him, so just be prepared for that, and you should be fine. Well, unless you know unless you get wrecked by whatever class he is, but yeah, he's not that hard, is all I'm trying to say. He is a tier 2 boss, so if you're not good enough to beat a tier 2 boss, you're just not gonna beat him, but he's not like a special tier 2 boss that you should fear. How many statues are there in this wood? There's 2 down there, there's 1 to the left, and there's 4 up here. What the heck? Are they all in here? Okay, where's the doomed? There's the doomed. There it is. Spawning shadows. If you see shadows like that spawning, it's probably a doomed class, rare or something. Sometimes... Are there... Yeah, there's a few normal enemies that spawn shadows, but they're pretty rare. A wretchling. I do want to touch that. It gave me the disgusting arcane thingy. General of Urrock, which poisoned me. Thanks, mate. The Shadow Demon. By the way, if you're wondering, what does touching them do? You get an achievement if you touch all of them on the same run. Sure, I want to touch that. Okay. I forgot that that particular ant was ranged. Another 3? Is this the demon forest? What is going on? I guess sometimes it'll just spawn all of them. Oh, by the way, sometimes they give you goodies. So this is... this vial we just got is the exact opposite of the one we have right now. We have the light lantern, and it gave us the dark lantern. I forget exactly what it does. It does something. Oh yeah, you can cleanse your mind of detrimental mental effects. I don't think you can remove sleep though. Like, you can do basically nothing against sleep. Sleep is kind of annoying. You need to have like sleep immunity to do something against sleep. This is a good lantern for stealthy types, because the stealth types reduce your light vision anyway. So a lantern that increases infravision is perfect. I, on the other hand, prefer to get the 15 light burst thingy on 5 daggers per person. Actually does a decent amount of damage when you think about it. Daggers and stuff. Yeah, I'm just a little disappointed by what I'm getting. Sorry, but it's just not what I wanted. Oh well. And amusingly, we did not get the dangerous vaults, so I can't show them to you so that you know what they look like and you know what to avoid. But yeah, there's a bunch of vaults actually that can spawn in the forest. There's like some sort of... oh yeah. that vault. There's some sort of bandit hideout castle that can spawn and a few other interesting things. By the way, note that these IVs are clearly using ranged attacks against me. It's not particularly effective, but they are doing that. They also pinned me a few times. There's a lot of them, so they're all pinning me one after the other. It's a little aggravating. I'm fine though. Got him. Thank God I increased range on that. That room would have been annoying without the knives. Well, yeah, no, it would have been, because I would have kept getting pinned. There's just so many IVs. Anyway, yeah, there's a few rooms in there, a few vaults in there that will have like level 20 something worms that walk, and they will murder you. Because you've seen me be scared of worms that walk before, and you were probably wondering why, because they didn't seem that bad the few times I encountered them on screen. But open some vaults in the old forest, and you'll eventually get wrecked by worms that walk, and then you'll get it. You'll get the fear. It's fine. Get your own experiences in the game. Our sassy little explorer is dead, I take it. So this is the lake Nur. Part 1, as it says, you can actually explore the underwater dungeon. You can. I wouldn't recommend it at level 16, but you can. It's over there. But of course you need to, you know, hold your breath. Now the dungeon is doable even if you can't breathe underwater. But, you know, you're a little bit on pressure, and if you feel like opening vaults, basically you can't, because vaults will take too much time to clear. The reason you can, by the way, get through the dungeon is there's gonna be bubbles of air kind of everywhere. Not enough that it's very comfortable, but enough to get you through the dungeon if you're just going through the dungeon. Right? I do recommend, though, just finding an item that allows you to breathe underwater. An alternative to that is one that some of the items say that you're now considered undead. That also means that you don't need to breathe anymore. So those items work as well. They're like a couple alternatives like that. I think what I'm gonna do now, actually, is try to find the other alchemists. So one of them is in Last Hope in a certain town. We're gonna get there eventually, but another one is a hermit, and he spawns randomly. So we're gonna explore a little bit of the map. Well, we're gonna explore this way, I guess. Yeah, there's an area there. We're gonna get back to that. This is Zagur, the anti-magic town. We'll be visiting that, don't worry. They are our kin, after all. Well, it's more complicated than that. The story, I guess I'll just tell you the story, because you're not guaranteed to get it. The story of the ogres, you will only get sometimes. Oh, good. Sometimes you have to wait for ages before they decide, the peasants decide to ask you for help. Oh shit. I've been ambushed. And I feel a thrill of terror, and for some reason... Okay, what? Normally, it's gonna spawn you on the opposite side of the exit. I ain't messing around. These ambushes will very frequently have enemies that are like twice your level. I ain't messing around with those. So anyway, sometimes I have to like wander around here for ages before they're gonna deign give me the mission. This area here does not spawn until they give you the quest. Help! Something is destroying us. So you get in here, and you hear screaming not far. It is indeed not far. Look at all these people getting slaughtered. They're all scared, and they're all gonna go run in corners. And this is the evil. The evil. He's not a spellcaster. He's a hate guy. Let's try to disarm him. He shrugged it off. Alright, well, so much for that. He did get confused, though. That's good. Wrath. get our combo off. He was a little under level, I guess. Ben Kruthda, the Cursed. So he's happy that his life ends. Okay. Rest in peace. RIP. This is also, by the way, how you unlock that particular class, the Cursed. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know how to unlock the other, the Doomed, which is like the spellcaster version of this. I forget how you unlock it. It's probably something rather mundane. You know what? You don't need to explore this area. There's literally nothing ever interesting spawning in here. They do give you a pickaxe. The amount of money they give you depends on how many of them survived. So if you do a good job, you're gonna get more money. They don't give a lot of money, but it's there. Anyway, we were exploring a little bit. This is Last Hope. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm used to having to dodge these patrols. This is a Ziggur patrol. You see the blue dog? If you are using spells of any kind, they will be like the adventurers that ambushed me. They will ambush you and try to kill you. And like the other ambush, you should maybe get out unless you're very confident in your character, because they will frequently have like twice your level. And they can more or less all silence you. And you are using at least one spell. Keep in mind, using runes counts as using spells. Now, they won't check your inventory to see if you're using arcane-powered items. Sometimes the Hermit can spawn here, by the way. I don't know by heart all the spawn points, but I know most of it. Actually, no. I think I know all of them. It's just that it's been a while since I've seen some of them. That was one of the possible spawn points. Oh god, another one? I'm terrible at this. 27. Well, I might as well do my level up. Let's do this. You know? It does something when I do a lot and take a lot of damage, and I'm probably gonna take a lot of damage. So it's gonna do something. I'm kind of feeling that just for the range. I'm actually gonna get some strength going. Okay, what is this even? An annihilator? An annihilator with a miasma engine? That sounds horrifying. Alright, let's use the wild speed thing to hide. Ah! I think he's using wild speed too. Well, shit. Alright. Can we target you? Yes. Ah! Please don't kill me. The exit is right there. Do I make it? Probably not. No. Alright. Infusion of the wild to reduce the damage. Regeneration. Get in his face. No, not this guy. Disengage from you. Make it! Outrun them! Ah! I made it. Okay. I should be more careful. On the other side of this mountain range, sometimes the Hermit spawns there. I'm talking about the Hermit. Well, once I find him, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But one of the alchemists is a Hermit. You kind of have to just find him. He also has some of the best potions. He has a potion that gives class points, which are pretty good. They're your abilities, you know? And this is the fourth alchemist. So, same thing, there's a brotherhood, and I want in, and I want to make potions, strength and constitution. We're gonna want that, but first, generic talent points. Sounds good. Also, extra quest for the sake of it. We need to find his wife, who is an alchemist in training apparently, and she went to a graveyard. Is that the story? I forget what the story is. He's telling us to go check a graveyard though, which is highly suspicious. In an RPG, no less. Out of curiosity, what are the ingredients? We're done? What? Alright, I'm gonna go find the Hermit, which is a Grimly, his name is. Just in case. Oh, something else I'm gonna do first. Get in here. I don't want to do the area yet, but this is an area that will adjust to your level. Like, it will set the enemy's level once you get inside the area, which spawns everything. And Celia's kind of a bitch, and I hate her, and I always spawn her way before I fight her, so that she's less of a bitch. I've been one-shot by her before, and never again. So this is a little trick you can do to her. It's the easiest place to do it because the boss of the area is like basically you just step in and you've spawned it. Most of the time the bosses are deep inside multiple oh, there's something on the other side. Interesting. So a Grimly, I think the Hermit can sometimes spawn around here. This is the Daikara area. Of the tier 2 dungeons, do this one last every time. Doesn't matter the order of everything else technically. I think Old Forest is the easiest, but Daikara is by far the hardest. Just always do it last, whatever you do. There are 2 more places to really check for the Hermit. I'm gonna go check over here. Sandworm Lair is here, and a Grimly sometimes is up here. He isn't. Well then. Yeah, he's gonna be around here if he's up here. So he's gonna be in the Frozen Wastes. Okay. Making me walk really far, Grimly. That's fine because there's a certain dungeon that's supposed to spawn soon. Elven, Strange Portal. We'll get back to those. It's not something for us right now. Oh, kitty kitty! Get him in the steins. Okay. By the way, I'm sure you noticed, because I already have all the ingredients for, this encounter. Enter the tunnels. This is a one-time thing. If you don't enter, you can never do it. So these encounters, you just have to decide on the spot if you're good enough. By the way, when you enter those, you're trapped, as the quest says. But there's a couple more that are just going to randomly happen, and they also trap you in if you decide to go in. They always give you the option of not getting trapped in there, but you know. So this one is a bunch of assassins. There's going to be a whole bunch of thieves and other sneaky types in this. It's not very long though. Also, we should be fine. But yeah, it can spawn. There's also a level, like it will spawn randomly starting from level something. I don't know the exact level. When you're doing tier 2, it's about time for that. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm gonna need to take a break. I actually need to use the bathroom and stuff. So I'll be right back to kill this alchemist. That should be easy. Where's his golem? Alchemists always have golems. Anyway. We'll get back to that. It's probably around the corner. Or something. Alright, we back. For the record, I was not in the bathroom the whole time. I know I said I was going to the bathroom, wasn't actually to the bathroom the whole time. Hey, we found the golem. The master's dead though. You still have to kill the golem though. The golem doesn't count as a summon, he doesn't just disappear as soon as the master's gone. Oh hey, an assassin. Garrett? I'm just exploring everything. By the way, you very often actually, start seeing traps. In this level, but you don't always see them because, you know, you need to be able to detect them. But very often, like right here, if you get surrounded all of a sudden by enemies, you most likely, because there's one type of trap that is called the summoning trap. When you step on it, it summons enemies. So if you're doing this area and all of a sudden you're surrounded by enemies when you just walked through the corridor and there weren't that many enemies. I mean, they're stealthy, but you walked through part of those just previously. Then you probably just stepped on a trap. Alright. Charles M. Ooh. Yo, plus 1422. And it's not powered by an arcane source of some sort. Holy crap, and it's doing radius damage and stuff. It's interesting. It's arcane, but yeah, whatever. Armor penetration 10. That's a thing. Crit chance, physical crit chance 9%. Are you gonna start critting finally? Yeah, okay, this thing is just straight up better. Can you not? Oh, it's a great mole! I'm so sad right now. It's a two-handed weapon. Alright, this map. Everything's friendly! Don't talk to him just yet. Oh. I didn't have to fight a horde of enemy. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. So there's more enemies, I'm just not seeing them right now because I don't have much skill at seeing stealthy enemies. I'm not a very good rogue type, let's just put it that way. Alright, the Assassin Lord. Well, I thought there might be some treasures, so I just came in, you know? Get this intruder! So here you have a decision to make. You either side with him, who's attacking a merchant right now, or you side with the merchant. There are pros and cons to both. The merchant is, I think, one of the only merchants. There's a few exceptions, but one of the only merchants that will occasionally sell you artifacts. Not as often as the grumpy shop owner in Embers of Rage, but he does sell some sometimes. It's the best shop in the game, basically. On the other hand, the Assassin Lord, way later in the game, is going to allow you to reroll the properties of your random artifacts, your orange items, which is very good on it in its own right. So it's always an interesting choice. I very often prefer to side with the Assassin Lord, but they're both like legitimate choices, I guess. Money, I'm in. This does kick. I double clicked the. Okay. Oops. I meant to look at that war axe to see how good it is. Maybe it's better than my thing. We'll never know. A Grimley! He's deaf a little, by the way. So you need to talk to him in all caps and stuff. It's not a very hermit-like attitude, but I'm in. So Elixir of Focus typically is the one you want because it's 2 additional class talent points. This we're not gonna want because it's spells, spell crits. This is luck. It's hard to evaluate. I keep saying that about luck, but it's true. A Grimley, Stormworm, Squid Ink. Squid Ink we're gonna do once we do Shirtle, because it's flooded, it's gonna have squids. Stormworm Claw is maybe in Daikara, if not maybe the, I don't remember what it's called, whatever. By the way, those are basically all the spawning spots of the Hermit, by the way, but you can get some things spawn over here. And we got the hidden compound this time. We're gonna do the hidden compound later. For now, let's just keep going with the let's just keep rolling with the tier 2 dungeons. Next up I would do is the maze. Maze is interesting. It's full of treasures. It's a little dicey, just a little bit. It is like the second thing I do though, so it can't be that bad, right? So we got the normal maze. There's a big difference between normal and alternate maze. So you see this map, it's decently big. It is filled entirely by this maze. You'll see what I mean. It's also got quite a few golden treasures just lying around waiting for you to open. So do keep that in mind. It's fun to explore, but there's only one level like this. The second level, well, is like this, but is very tiny. The second level also typically will have the boss bum rush the heck out of you very quickly, and you need to be able to deal with a big warrior type enemy rushing you down when you have very little room to maneuver. If you can handle that, then maze is gonna be fine, right? The alternate version has 4 levels. They're much smaller than this map, but like the maze is kind of broken down. There was a bit of a magical accident, if you will, and there's a bunch of horrors. And you've heard me say this before, I'm gonna say it again. Horrors can be really nasty. So, I mean, this is early game horrors, so you should still be fine, but tread carefully, because horrors can be nasty. Just if you're careful, you're gonna be fine. Wait, why am I here? I wanted inventory. Black boots, that's what we got. Arcane forces, alright. Rip. I ain't touching that. I mean, it's in our bags, but we ain't touching that. We're destroying that. It's in our bag to be destroyed. Alright, so fun fact about the maze. So maze 2, you're actually stuck in there unless you use the Staff of Recall. Once you're past level 1 anyway, because you're jumping down holes because the place is literally broken. But in the maze version 1, you always enter in the top left and the exit is always exactly at the bottom right. Always. And it's just a matter of finding your way through the maze. But even if I found... Wait, that's a horror thing. What are you doing here, horror? This is not the horror version of the maze. Oh my god. Wait. That's just a dream seed. Where's the dreaming horror? Hello? Am I blind? Is my character blind and the other thing stealthy? What am I missing? Alright, I missed the dreaming horror, it seems. Oh, hey, story. Dear Diary, I'm bored because I don't have lessons. Let's go explore a thing. that is supposedly very dangerous, but I don't believe it. Also, I'm a mage. I'm invincible. Magic is invincible. It never backfires into a cataclysm. Yeah, okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Just a little bit. Dinosaurs equal dragons confirmed. I don't know what the chat's all about for this game. I haven't been following what they're saying. And of course there's minotaurs in the maze. You would expect that. Okay. Typically I want to explore the whole thing, but typically it takes a while because you're trying to find all the dead ends and then going to all the dead ends. It does take some time to do. Oh, I thought that was a dead. Okay, it was. Never mind. Main treasures. Give me. That's a treasure. I know. I said it's filled with treasures, and then it took this long to find the treasure. But typically, you're gonna find like 3 to 4 chests at least, and that's filled. Like, you know, how many chests have you seen so far? Not many. What are you? Cursed Gunslinger. Well, Gunslinger doesn't make a very good Cursed, because Cursed relies on its weapon, melee, typically. Let's try to disarm you. It actually worked. I think this is the first time I tried to disarm someone and it actually works. Alright, let's get Wrathful and wail on you. You lost maybe half HP? Wait. Did I shrug off Confuse? Something shrugged off Confusion. That was weird. How long is the disarmed? One more turn, one more hit, and then we try to Confuse. Didn't quite work out. Let's daze him. Let's throw daggers at him, maybe. Seek his heart. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, the healing thing practically does nothing. It's a bit disappointing, really. How much healing is this? 162, I'll take it. It was more than that. 214, that's the healing mud. In action. Why am I taking so much damage? Oh my god. Just die. Die? Thank you. I would have died if not. Okay, we're fine. Nothing happened. Ren died. So, you see, if I wanted a staff later, and I thought, oh, this could be good, then I could just keep it in my inventory and eventually re-roll the things very much later in the game. Now, this is not going to be good, ever, because it's a staff. Also, it's tier 2, so it's unlikely that it would be good anyway. But, yeah, you see the point. These chests are going to be dangerous. I don't really have a way to prepare for them either. Like, you know, pre-buff myself with stuff. I have one buff and it's not that great. At least I don't think it's that great. The evasion thing. Wait, there's a thief? Yeah, and there's a blob of stuff. And there's a blob of something else. Wormic. Silencing doesn't... Tentacled wings? What kind of Wormic are you? I'm gonna disarm you and just wail on you. There you go. Jeez. That was scary. Okay. Dead ends everywhere. Okay. Okay, so the way forward is there specifically. Gotcha. Way over here, we get back to the entrance and then down, right, yeah. In this general direction. Here we are. Oh, this goes, to a chest. Alright, let's try to prepare with evasion. It's just that evasion takes a decent chunk of stamina, but whatever. Also, stamina, evasion doesn't take a turn, so I don't have to prepare for it. Annihilator, you were saying? I don't think Annihilator actually uses spells very much, so I just disarmed him. That should be good enough. Yeah, disarming also removes the shield, by the way, so he was more vulnerable to attack at the same time. Disarming can be a pretty decent weapon. Well, tool, not weapon, when it does work. Okay, where? Okay. I am being followed by thieves and miscreants, thugs, and stuff. Dwarves. Well, if you wanted to know what dwarves are about, there you go. You got your wish. Hi. Note, I can go through this area relatively quickly still. The rares are scary, but the rest falls pretty easily. Also the chests, I guess. But there's a reason I'm doing this 1 second. It makes the chests a little easier. So those are horrors. Get out of here. This is not the horror maze. You're not welcome here. Certainly not when I am here. I much prefer this version. At least it's 14% confusion. It's unlikely to, you know, I'm unlikely to not do what I want to do. Alright, which way goes down to the exit? I picked the wrong one. I want to know if there's a chest down there. There's a lot of chests in this area, so I want to explore every place. The Burning Star would help. Do I? No, I don't have the Burning Star. There was another run. Alright. Making some relatively quick progress. You know, I saw wizards and I expected it was arcane powered, but I had to check. Yeah, this is not beating 15 damage on everything. 12 dig turn. Yeah. Maybe this is better actually, because I'm still wearing a green armor, so Dwarven Steel is most likely better. It's just a matter of, well, I can't wear the other one, so it's gonna be this one. I do lose 2 life regen, which is a lot. Gain 4 armor, blight nature resistance. No, you know what? I prefer the 2 HP regen over 4 armor. Alright, maybe this one's better. I'm gonna check that before the boss bum rushes me. Light radius and willpower? Like, I don't care. No. Oh, speaking of the boss bum rushing me, here he is. He's well, he's a Minotaur. What else do you expect? A big old Berserker. So Berserker is the warrior class that specializes in two-handed weapons. In case you wanted to know, there you go. It also has, it always has a confusing washout. I forgot about that. Quit shouting at me! I'm 50% and I can't get rid of it. Alright, try to disarm him. It worked! Okay, we may survive this. We may yet survive this. Let's be wrathful, do stuff. Confusion, got through without getting confused. That's nice. Is disarmed, wears off in a couple turns. We can do stuff meanwhile. Let's daze him. He's not dazed. Alright, confusion. Save me. Not confused either. Okay, my things aren't getting through now. Time to run away. Hoop. Into a wolf. It's fine. Get wrecked. Is he healing? Infusion saturation. I suspect he's healing from infusions. Get blasted with mind damage. It silences, but you're not even resistant to that. How did you block that? Isn't my thing supposed to do 160? Yeah. Not sure why he didn't take 160 damage. Oh, he got pinned by one of my daggers. It's cute. Switcheroo. He's pinned again. I'm gonna regen and get confused. No, don't. Oh, okay. Try to disarm him. Didn't work. Try to no. Confusion's wrecking me this time. Here we go. I don't know what the Minotaur was doing this whole time, though. It didn't seem like he was doing much of anything. Wild did not get rid of the stun, which is unfortunate. Alright, you get off my back. Please kill him. Please do something. Ow, but he's pinned. He does regen. I see. Heartseeker? Oh good, because you see my stamina bar, it's full right now. I used the last of my stamina to kill him. It would have gotten awkward if I didn't kill him there. Why am I getting all the magic artifacts? Please, game. What are we doing? Yo, I can get rid of confusion sometimes now. Seems good. I think I do want to keep scaling Dex and a little bit of Constitution though. Constitution increases the chance of this happening, by the way. Which sounds nice. This also sounds nice because it increases the confusion duration. Not that confusion is particularly reliable, as our opponent saw, but you know, it's there. Disarming for more turns, that does sound great. Tempo, oh, this thing. So each time, okay, interesting. I think I might need to invest in duelists a little more. Actually, I don't know. What is my plan? Okay, my plan for the next generic point, which is 20, is another inscription, because I need something to remove mind effects. The confusion is just way too painful every time it happens. And then... Good question. And then... What then? Probably poisons. Still. It's weird to get into poisons this late. But I'm probably going to be able to stack cunning items every time. The thing is, the damage scales with my cunning, and it doesn't do that much. Yeah, no, never mind that. What do we do then? Scales with my cunning, I don't care. Bloodthirst? That's funny. The thing is, with all this, is I don't do that many crits, because cunning gives crit. Yeah. Battle tactics kind of sucks though. Doesn't look like it's good anyway. I wonder if True Grit is worth it. I'm not sure. Oh, see, this is great, actually, because it reduces... Okay, you know what? We're going to do battle tactics. There's a few things that are kind of interesting. I don't know how worth it this is. Well, I guess we're going to be testing it out. But reducing healing, in some cases, is almost necessary. It's very... Okay, maybe with Marauder it's unlikely to happen, but it is always very frustrating when you cannot out-damage their healing sustain. Sometimes some bosses are going to have healing sustain. It is, well, again, frustrating when you can't beat their sustain. Okay, I'm just going to finish clearing the area. Ow. Real quick. This is, fun fact, one of the very few areas that gives you an exit at the end of the dungeon. Hey, He's having so much fun with blood all over the message. Alright. I think he's a masochist. Maybe. I mean, he's... Oh god, 2 rares? Summoner. Psy shot. The irony here is that silence and disarm don't do that much on either. Psy shot has plenty of skills that don't require a gun. Alright, I'm out. Cheers, boys. Well, I do want to kill them, though. Alright, time to charge in! With Heartseeker. Get Wrathful. Stun him. Kill him. Got him. Good. Regen. There's another one. Here he is. Seek him as well. Flurry's not ready. Alright, do something else. Shoot, he threw me off. No. that's one of... I remember seeing that ability in the Psyshot roster, and I was like, why? I mean, it does look like it does something, but... Hey, it's a single one. Actually, by the way, the stealthy types are going to spawn stealth. There might be more. I am very bad at seeing enemies. So disarming this dude seems very irrelevant because he's a brawler. It's kind of the brawler's thing to not use weapons. Okay, buff, and confusion, and get in on him. He seems to be completely befuddled by my confusion. Loving it so far. Alright, he decided to use, of all things, his Ent ability, because that's clearly the most powerful thing a brawler could have in his arsenal. A little fire Ent, a little Ent fire breath thing. That's a mace? Yo, it might be a weapon I can use. Please let me use it. Fear Fire Mental. Arcane Forces. You don't say. Alright. Steel Warhacks of Vileness. Doesn't seem that great. Where's the mace? There's the mace. It's only blue, but it's tier 3. Oh, Arcane Forces. Never mind. This is green, tier 2, so it's probably not good enough. Well, that's close. I think I'd take it over the offhand, because the offhand also does defensive stuff, and this tier 2 thing does it slightly better. It's just slightly better at everything. There you go. We're not dual wielding swords anymore. We're dual wielding real weapons. I guess I can still say that. Of the psychic, it doesn't scale with the correct thing, but I'm gonna keep it because, as I said, my plan next is to be able to get rid of mental effects. Ooh. Oh. I mean, I do lose the 15 area of effect damage, but it's starting to scale, to not scale as well, and 5 HP regen is a thing. I mean, come on. I'm gonna be at 11 with this armor. Of course, I'm trying to remove the armor, but that does, you know, make the armor more replaceable. General rule, you want to keep this thing, by the way, because remember the shadow demon? It's a very annoying kind of demon, and well, it like creates areas of permanent shadow, but you can dispel it with that and just about only that. So it's always a good idea to just keep it. I mean, you don't necessarily want to dispel the shadow, but when it happens, sometimes you do. Sometimes it's really annoying. Oh, I remember there's one event that spawns a certain number of demons, and you have to survive like an ungodly amount of turns. And wait a minute, I think I forgot to get my generic points. Let's just go do that. I'm gonna explain the alchemists, how they work as well, because there's something a little funky about them. What was I saying? Yeah, there's an event that can spawn a bunch of demons, and it can spawn shadow demons. And I remember one time, like, half the battlefield was covered in that shadow, and I was like, where's my lantern? Because that was so annoying. By the way, side thing. This is empty. It's a store. Guess who gets in there? Yeah. If you side with the merchant instead of the assassin lord, that's where he ends up being. Now then, I have returned with the ingredients. And as he says, Styre of Dearth has finished. Oh no, the elixir of the fox. Dang it. So every time you complete a potion, one of the other alchemists will complete a potion as well. Alright, I get to choose now. Oh yeah, this one. Thank you. Another alchemist will complete one at random. So in this case, Styre of Dearth finished the elixir of the fox. It gives 3 dex and 3 cunning. We're missing out on that. It's always random, okay? One of the other 3, one of the other potions. It could have been a potion we already have the quest for. It could be anything at all. And yes, they can finish all 3 potions. My current run with my bulwark was extremely unlucky because every time, like I finished, I think, Elvala's mastery first, and it finished a Grimly's class point potion. First thing that happens. I was so annoyed at that. But even more annoyed because every single time I finished a potion, a Grimly finished a potion. So it ended the quest super fast. I only got 3 potions. So it's kind of RNG. You're gonna get 3 to... I don't know technically what the maximum amount of potions is, but you're trying to get as many potions as possible. Like crossing your fingers that you get as many as possible. But you should prioritize finishing the potions that have high value. Like potions that give you points to spend. You know, it's pretty good. So this reduces the cooldown by kind of a lot. I'm not sure it's that worth it compared to, I don't know, increasing the confusion or increasing confusion. Increasing confusion. Can I get that actually? It's just, well, armor penetration seems nice. I don't know about the other one. I also don't know about this one. Alright, you know what? Those are some really annoying status ailments, I'll say. Resisting them and then having a chance to remove them if they do get through might be overkill. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna invest in the damage and stuff, the weapons training. I feel like I'm falling behind a little bit in that. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the. I'm not a master of this game. I might be good enough to beat Nightmare sometimes. I have not played Insane yet, so that's my experience. Alright, Sandworm Lair. Which one do we get? There's a big difference in this one too, between alternate and real one. The alternate one. A lot of people hate the alternate one. I prefer the alternate one. We do get a chest though. That's dicey. Let's do it. Oh, it's just okay. It's just a random mob. It's fine. Should be fine. I do have limited AoE, but yeah, it's fine. So you recognize these, I'm sure you recognize these sandy areas. Wow, that's amazing. Dex and Constitution. Holy hell. That's an artifact. Tier 5 artifact. What? 12 life regen. That doubles it. I'm at 24 life regen in tier 2. That's insane. Oh my god. Amazing. I want it. I want all of it. Battle tactics. Do I have access to that? Okay, this is probably staying on me for like most of the game now. Out of curiosity, is battle... Oh. And it's the one I want. Dude. I'm getting the stuff I want. That's insane. Alright, this is out. Out. Just destroy it. Does it have cunning, actually? Nah, out. Get out. Out of my bag. You have been replaced permanently. So, in... No. Okay, there's kind of a lot of stuff right now. In Embers of Rage, you dig your own tunnels. In the sandworm layer, you are always dependent on sandworms. Now, the alternate version has these extremely big ones, and they dig a tunnel across this entire thing. A lot of people hate them because they feel like, that's a long walk. But the alternate version has a ton of tiny ones that randomly go from pocket to pocket, and I hate these tiny worms because they're random, and sometimes I want to go somewhere specific and it takes like forever. I hate just depending on them. These are dependable because they always go everywhere I want to go, more or less, so I'm okay with, you know, walking alongside them. Even if it takes a while to get across, I'm gonna get everything that's interesting really easily. Can you keep moving, maybe? They seem a little confused today, but, you know, in general, I just prefer them. They're way more straightforward. It's an unpopular opinion, though. I know very much that among this community. I've seen the comments in the chat complaining about this area, but that's just, I do not empathize with those. Alright, please disarm him. Hey, no more saws, no more blocking, no more anything. You dead, son. You just dead, son. He gave me a war axe. Hold on. Dwarven steel, that's tier 3. Yo, oh, it's not even arcane, okay. I forgot to check that first. Armor penetration, physical crit chance, 8%. It seems like a lot. I have reflection damage when I get hit, which is weird. Gives me 24% mind damage, which is weird. And critical multiplier. Well, if I get crits, I'm gonna kill stuff. And I have 8% more chance of getting crits. Honestly, I think it's worth it. Just the base power increase is more in general than the damage I was... Wait, I gained 8 cold too. Yeah, no, this is getting in my hand right now. Real weapons! I still am lacking a real armor, but, you know, maybe a boss at some point is going to drop something I can use. It seems like the game is intent on spawning only little blobs, which is appreciated. This area does kind of put you a little under pressure because the tunnels do close in behind you. You can't take too long to get inside whatever pocket you're getting into. So if you take too long to kill the enemies, you might find yourself between a rock and a hard place. That can happen. Just try to not let it. Also, it is so long that it doesn't fit inside the screen. We're scrolling this map. It's fine. Honestly, it's not that long of a walk, because you can just press stay there for a while, and it, you know, your character stays there. It's fine. Oh, the other worm is over here, by the way. I don't know if he passed through a pocket that I missed. I'm curious. Oh god. Not a sack. You know I can't resist, but if I can't kill what's inside this, I'm going to die. A lot. It might be the end of the stream. Because not the stream, but the run. Because if I can't deal with this thing, I have to deal with this thing while I would have to kite it across the entirety of the sands. It's just not gonna happen. I can't resist. Cannot resist the temptation. It's a Mindslayer Gunslinger. Okay. Maybe disarm it? It's not disarmed. Bad news. Alright, maybe confuse it. He got stunned, but not confused. That's not actually surprising, all things considered. So the stun came from my wrath, not from my ability, obviously. My ability doesn't do that. Let's try to daze him. Oh, he can't move, so you can't do that. Interesting. He healed somehow. I also must not take too long to kill him. By the way, I'm gonna get the item in case I have to, you know, run away. At least I'll have the item. So he's immobile. That's the good news, because I won't have to kite him if I can't kill him. I just, you know, activate the rune of moving very fast, and I do that right now, and I run away. Goodbye. Oh shit. Worm, catch up to me. I feel safe next to you. I'm just gonna follow this one. The other one is a little far ahead, and I just don't want to get hurt by some sand falling in the wrong places. Okay, we didn't kill the thing, but we got the thing it gave us, which was a shield, I think. Not very exciting, I must say. It'll do, I guess. Getting shot through the dark, that's annoying. I wonder if the big worm soaks up some dagger shots from my spray. Oh, it's a massive armor. Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking for. What? You missed all your dagger shots? You're kidding. You have to be kidding. Come on. Only one hatchling? That's weird. Usually there's more. Oh, hey, we're getting across. We're fine. Now, normally Sandworm Lair is 4 levels, and this version of it is only 2, which is also another reason, like, I don't agree that this is so long and terrible, because I only have to do this once, and then it's a normal level for 1 level, and then we're out. I'm done. Feels like doing 3 times the normal level is longer than this, especially if you're trying to do all the pockets, because goodies. This is also an area that has a lot of golden chests. Well, golden chests start appearing around this level. I think it's just a function of what level you are. Give me that. Kill this thing real quick. I'm not gonna get the money because the worm is leaving. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. Is he disarmed? He's disarmed, that's good. Alright, get Wrath. Use this as well, I think. And please kill him fast. You didn't do anything. Goddamn confusion. Alright, what are you? A brawler. Okay, I can't do much against you. Confusion? Didn't work. Is he grappling me? No. Okay. He's stunning me though. I can get rid of that. I need to kill him fast though. Got the heart. Did it crit? Is that why I took out half his HP? No, it just did enough damage. Alright. They are sandworms, like they're not the most durable thing there is. Out of curiosity, can I dig through? Because I have the tooth, right? Yo, that means I can dig tunnels. Like, check this out. It's dumb what I'm doing now, but check this out. Because it takes more than 12 turns to fold in. Alright, it's a tiny bit dicey. But, I can do it. Now, I shouldn't... Oh, hello, worm. I shouldn't do it. Wait. Wild speed, get in there. I shouldn't do it to get to pockets that I have never been to before, because that's dangerous. There could be a lot of enemies in there, and I don't have a whole lot of time to get out of my tunnel before it collapses on me. So it's dangerous to do, but it's interesting. Like if I want to go back to some pocket I've been before. Honestly, I'm gonna keep this because of the whole lightning event around Earth, but this is probably better than it. The annoying thing with rings is that the compare thing for when you're dual wielding or when you're, you have two rings is kind of garbage. And you have to compare them by hand like this. It's annoying. Like it compares to the first one and you never know about the second one. This is not arcane. It's also just not better than the other thing. It might be better than the other one though, but yeah, good luck checking that. The base power is way higher by like 6 to whatever. Armor penetration, crit chance is better on the new weapon. Damage melee, goddamn I hate doing that, is better on this, but it's a different element. It also on crit cripples the mind. Well, if it happens, it's fun. I don't know about... Oh, it does have increased physical crit chance. Willpower and not too... I don't care that much about. I think this one's better. Slightly worse for defense, but... Hey, we're dual wielding Dwarven axes. Sounds amazing. Are we stacking more life regen on top of our 26 life regen? That would be funny. I don't think we're doing that though. Are we? What are we losing here? Cold, fire, mind resistance. We lose acid damage to gain lightning damage. Blindness immunity is not terrible. The region's nice, but I'm putting everything in defense and nothing in armor, but it's just 3 armor. You know what? Sure. Let's go back to wearing a wizard hat. It is a tier 3 wizard hat though. Alright. Healing infusion of the Titan. Cooldown 13 seems really low. I'm going to move it normal. We're going to check in the next level if it's better or not. Okay, this I'm keeping. This I'm transmogging. Healing. Cooldown 13, heal 36. Okay, lower cooldown and higher heal. You are garbage. What is this? Oh, the shield I picked up. Right, when you pick something up with the G key, you can do that, by the way. If you play arena, you're gonna learn that, because that's the only way to pick things up in the arena. Anyway, if you pick it, it doesn't put it in the transmog chest. Well, I'm never using shields, but I wish I had that on my whatchamacallit. This is a tier 5, god. I wish I had found that on my bulwark. That's the word. Alright. You see this tiny little area? It's one of the pockets. You see these worms, they go to random places. Typically they're gonna trigger some enemies to come attack you. On the level with the boss. Oh, that's the boss already. Okay. Alright, get over here, boss. It's a summoner. It's summoning stuff. Yeah. It's a big worm. What do you think it's gonna do? Of course it's gonna summon stuff. Alright, I'm gonna mind blast you. 92 damage. It's not like the worst thing I could have ever done. Kill these. Oh god. I'm blind! I got a wild infusion though, so we're fine. We're gonna use the healing thingy, and then we are going to charge in with a Heart Seeker. Okay, turn in the evasion as well. On, rather, not in. Try to confuse the boss. It worked. Fantastic. Alright, try to take it down. Quickly. Almost there. I don't have big attacks anymore though. I do have an area of effect, which, you know, seems like a good idea right now. Got them all. Heart of the Sandworm. It's the only thing we get, but that's pretty good as far as items go. Also, the worms that dig are very aggressive in this game. They will track you down from across the map. They hate you. Hi! I was digging here, but hello. Okay, let's level up. What are we doing here? Right, I said I wanted to do more damage. But I think the Marauder depends a lot on how fast it can kill stuff to sustain itself. Damaging, well, disarming for longer seems like a nice thing. Especially since a lot of the warrior types will have perks that reduce the duration of bad events, bad effects. You have that, like... I don't have that, never mind. Oops. Yo, passively increasing stun resistance. I did not realize that that was a thing that I had. So I've got a decent chunk of stun resist. It's pretty nice. Yeah, no. Class, what do I want with class? This is 7%, but 6 times, so it's better than it seems. I still wouldn't take it right now. I think I might need to scale up stamina a little more, because I'm relying very heavily on my gear right now, but if I find good gear, I don't want to have to keep it aside for now because I don't have stamina, you know. We keep scaling this, we invest a little bit in strength. It allows us to get this now, level 4, which we probably will. Now, if we get heavy armor level 3, I don't think we're going to want plate armor. Probably. Oh, hold on. Are they talking about builds? I'm curious to see if it's Marauder, and if it's Marauder, I'm curious to see how wrong I am. Stealth with weapons is a crapshoot no matter what you do. What is, since it's so easy to defeat. Yeah, stealth is kind of fun. Yeah, it's fun because of the guaranteed crits. Stealth is good, but not for hiding, for getting crits. Though to get crits with melee, you kinda need to be good at hiding as well. Kind of. SB kills people with surprise Shadow Strike spells. The problem is that SB doesn't have attack spells natively, and I hate Shadow SB because of that. SB being Shadow Blade, the magic rogue. Light and cold weaknesses. We can probably just bum rush the summoner and crush him. It's just an ooze. Although the hatchling has even less HP. He's a Wormic though. Okay, well, evasion, wrath, area of effect, finish off this thing, finish off this thing, clean. I like it. Alright. Hold on, there's something up here. Oh, hello. And now it's gone. Okay, where are you going? Please go somewhere I haven't been yet. Keep going, keep going. Okay, one of you is gonna go somewhere I haven't been. To the left? Or bottom left? Whatever, I'm following you. What about there? Right there. Where are you going? Alright, get me through. Region. Wait, where did it go? Okay, I'm scared of collapsing the tunnels. I'm just gonna wait for a tunnel. Where are y'all going? This way, sure. The only reason I'm exploring still is because I want treasures, but I'm not finding any, which is unfortunate. Please go somewhere I haven't been. Keep going. Why do people prefer doing this 3 times over the other big walk? I know it's a big walk, but at least you don't like have to wait for them to do what you want, because it's AI. It's not fun to wait for AI to do what you want. Okay, where's my tunneler? Where's it going? Someplace I've already been. Ow, 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 ow. Hanging out in the wrong places. That's just me being dumb though. Alright, where are y'all going? Shoot. If you run into them, they tend to just change directions. So don't do that if they're going the way you want them to. There's a chest there. Get me there. Yes! I did not waste completely my time. Just a tiny bit. Hey, I found a chainmail. Do you think it's better than mine? Let's check that. Oh, wait, I found a rare one. And it's not arcane thingy. I don't need the stamina and life regen as much. I had the good idea of scaling those up elsewhere. I'm getting a lot of mind damage though. And mind power. I'm not sure I care too much about what it gives, but I care even less about what the other thing was giving me. And now I have more armor. Is this better than the belt? The giant belt? It doesn't look like that. It does give resistances, but it's a hate thing. Like, one of its few perks is something I give zero craps about. So, oh well, wait, there's a chest. Cannot resist a good chest. Marauder! Oh no. Not a marauder! Disarm the marauder! Yeah! Now kill the marauder! That was my 1000th creature was my class. That's a fun coincidence. Alright, an amulet out of a chest. I already got a fantastic amulet out of a chest. Where are y'all going? This way? I'm following you. Don't think I've been there. There's a thing right there! Please. Here we go. Please get out of the way. Thank you. Alright, you know what? Tired of this place. I'm out. Oh, before I'm out. Before I forget. Why am I keeping this? I'm not. Heart of the Sandworm Queen. You can use it to consume the heart. Now, I think you can do something to it to get more / different things. I always just consume it. What it gives is pretty good already. You see? It's like a full level up. It's pretty good. We can get this. Tempting, but the reason I don't want plate is I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should get plate. It's just that I feel like fatigue might be an issue, especially since I don't have that great of a stamina recovery system, unless my plate armor also gives that, but it's pretty unlikely. Maybe I should invest in this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna want this for this specifically, because that's just gonna give me burst. It upgrades your speed by about 50% once you have all the points into it. I'm gonna start getting there. This is also gonna be useful because I've yet to get this, but I'm not investing in cunning, so this is unlikely to be good anyway. And I don't want to invest points in not great stats. We're gonna keep scaling mostly this and get a little bit of constitution up though. Alright, I'm out. I'm done. Tired of following worms around. Oh, the boots. Should probably look at the boots. Cunning and willpower, not the greatest stats in existence. And I lose strength and dex and luck and constitution. I don't know about that one. Yeah, no. Just no. I lose all the stats I care about to get stats I don't care about. Alright, well, we've been progressing quite quickly through tier 2, haven't we? We've only got Daikara left of this tier. We're not going there. Eventually. Daikara is very nasty, and I like to, even after doing all the rest of tier 2, I like to do a few dungeons that are around tier 2 but optional. Ruined Dungeon is one of them, the Hidden Compound is one of them as well. We're gonna get to that, but I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, I'm gonna be reasonable this time, unlike yesterday. But yeah, I could also do Storming the City probably. I'm a little low level compared to when I usually do it, but I have a big lightning regen ring. Not regen. Lightning defense ring. Whoops. Lightning is at 19. I can get it up by 24. You know what? I could, but I'm not going to, because it doesn't give me that much, especially since, like, I haven't even done the... I don't even have all my ingredients for the potion there. It's not like I need anything in Dearth at the moment. Well, there's an infusion shop. If I want better infusions, I have to go there, but... Well, not have to, but it's one of the places you can shop them for. Speaking of, I've never been to Ziggur. There's a quest in Ziggur that I can maybe do. I'd rather do it at a later level. Anyway, I was saying I was going to end the stream. Next time we're going to do a few random dungeons that I was mentioning, and then we're going to take on the dreaded Daikara. Yeah. Until then, see y'all.